Yes, peeps. Good morning. It's Monday, new week, new ideas. Put your foot in the grass, do all of that great stuff. Why you man laughing, bro?
Fucking hippie, man.
Okay. All right. Listen, big up to the people I'm in the building. I can see where this stream is gonna go. We've got so much to talk about. So much conversation to talk about. We want to kind of dive back into yesterday's performance. Now we kind of had a sleep. Maybe things have changed in terms of what we thought about the game. Transfer stuff, Alexander Isak Marc Guehi. And a few little things. I saw TalkSport Alan Pardew, having his conversation, having his say on the Alexander Isak stuff. So we'll definitely dive into some of those topics as well. But before we get started, man, it's Monday. We normally do our mental health check-in to make sure the people them are all blessed and well. But yeah, firstly, I'll ask the guys on the panel and then I'll check in with the people, the men and the ladies in the building as well. So go to you first, Sav, man. How are we today, my bro?
Good as always, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. It's been productive morning. You know what I mean? And then I was just cleaning and that, bro. So I feel good. I feel great, man. I feel great, man. You already know the vibes and that. I got my training done. You know what I mean? A little strength and conditioning, that battle ropes. Hey, man. You know what time it is, bro.
Nah, it's mad, innit? Feeling good, bro. Hey, I'm going for a walk later anyway, man. Go on my pilgrimage like G does. Big up to Dean, though. How are you today, my bro?
Can't complain, bro. You get me? Appreciative. I'm out here. So, bro, every day's a blessing. Bro, just keep your blessings and be happy, man. That's what I'm telling everyone, man. That's what I'm preaching. Health is wealth. And just, bro, just be happy you're here. That's it. You get me?
Nah, standard, man. G, big up to you, bro.
Big up, man.
Yeah, G, Messi. You know what? I had to double take. I said, wait a minute, G's still up. And then he was going for a walk. I ain't going to tell you the time, but he was late. And he was out going, yeah, I'm just going for a walk. Going for a walk, bro. Nah, that's crazy.
I told you, bro. I do the walks every night. Do at least 15,000 steps, and then we go back. And then
that's called curb crawling, isn't
it? Savage, I'm just getting. What did Dean just say? Dean, what did you say? Dean, could you say that last bit again about the health as well?
Oh,
I feel like he was listening.
Sorry.
Like,
oh, God.
See what I'm saying? I'm trying to do health as well.
From an innocent walk to curb crawling is crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's mad. But I'm good though.
Good.
Never mind.
It's the way two people look at things differently. Someone looks at you curb crawling and you look like you're innocently walking out.
I'm just innocently health is wealth. That's what I'm doing. What Dean is preaching. That's all I'm trying to do, right?
I hear that.
So yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I've still got a bit of a fever, but hey, listen, man, it is what it is, and we move, innit, man. Good, we're good.
No, I hear it. It's crazy because Sav said to me that, oh yeah, it's gonna be hot this week. I was like, yeah, bro. They started off the week on a madness. Why is it so hot today already, bro? It's
hot, bro. It's hot, man.
I think tomorrow's supposed to be the hottest day of the week, but yeah, it's still gonna be hot after that anyway, bro.
Nah, bro, it's hot still. Fantastic. Hey, we love it, man. We love it. It's crazy. I was looking just on that topic about heat. Yeah, when you're scrolling through not TikTok, was it Twitter? And then I saw the was it the Mo Salah and Gary Neville? But there's like a clip it out of it. And it was just talking about the heat, and Mo said, "There, I know I'm African, but I like the cold. I don't like the heat."
Yeah.
I say, "Oh, that's why you perform so mad in the winter, bro. There's cook up everyone in that. I hear it.
I feel like I'm more productive in the cold, man.
Yeah.
The heat makes me all exhausted and not want to do shit, bro. Don't make me feel good, man. Because obviously it doesn't feel like you're meant to be it doesn't feel like you're meant to be working when it's shining like that, bro. But obviously it's Western world, innit? And we just do what we're told, bro.
just do what you're told and work, bro.
Yeah.
All right. But big up the people them in the building. Let me answer the question. I'm going to answer it because I know I normally skip past it. Now, feeling good, man. Yesterday, I fell asleep on the sofa. Don't know what. I just laid down. It was so cool. No, don't do that. No, it's nice and cool on there, isn't it? So, yeah. And I've got this cooling pillow as well. So I had it and then just lay down and, yeah, you just feel good, man. Just keeps you nice. Had the big doors open, fresh breeze. No, it was good. Beautiful, man.
Tax bracket there with the big doors and that.
Nah,
I'm saying, bro, that tax bracket different.
no, everyone has a damn door. Don't do it. Don't.
Nah, but you said the big doors, blood. I don't have that tax bracket of doors, blood.
It's different when you say big doors, bro.
Oh, bro, you already know my thing. I live like a broken, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, a door. A door. I open the door, get some fresh air in the place.
How's everyone's family before we get started? Is everyone's family good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to my
Wait.
nephew. It's his birthday today as well. So
Come on.
Hey, big up to your nephew.
Big up.
Big up. Hey, can I ask a quick question? I was
Mhm.
looking at that. It's football related. You remember Thomas Lamar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does he play for now? Or does he still play football?
Well, the last time I remember he was at Atletico, and I don't know what happened since then.
Okay, you know when there's a name that just popped up randomly and someone asked me, I was like, I actually don't know. I didn't want to Google. I thought maybe one of the man might know already, but
Yeah, it was at Atletico, but I don't know where he's
I
at now.
thought you went to Saudi, bro. I swear you did.
Could have
did he
been.
go?
Could have.
Honestly saying Girona. Okay, right. I didn't
Oh, he's
even know.
gone back there. Okay.
Mad. Before we go, man, big up to the people in the building. So honesty, CJ, Scraps. Why is everyone's name changed as well, man? It's winding me up.
YouTube does that every now and again, just revamps the whole thing, bro. Usually it means the algorithm changed, bro.
Oh, fairs.
Got glitch in that, so.
Little glitch in the system. Liz, Vinny, Tez, I want to say. Who else is in the building? I don't know the names, bro. See, he's giving me some. I think that's GOAT because I remember the thing. LA. Who else? See, I can't. Morris, obviously. YG. Tenrix. Bro, some mad names in there, boy. Trudon, big up. Is that Zabiri, bro? Okay, Zabiri in the building. I see you, bro. Why? But I swear his name wasn't full Zabiri Mafabi in there.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He's changed as well yesterday. Like, some people changed.
His name has always been that. His name's always been
I
that.
swear it's not. I felt like it was shorter than that for some reason. Like it just popped up with the first.
It's always been that.
Knows how much I pay attention. Big up to
Yeah, that's what
Johnny
I
as
was
well. Mr. Moses. I do pay attention.
You know, I just realized, G, when you said Lamar, I'm thinking of flipping Malcolm.
No. Yeah, he went to Saudi.
Lamar's at Girona. Yeah.
Okay.
All right then, lads. Let's everyone in the building. Let's shift over here. Let's recap about yesterday, man. Liverpool had a game against Palace yesterday. A friendly in some people's eyes, and an important game or the curtain raiser to the Premier League. So you want to see where your squad's at, how you're playing, what the defense look like, what the attack looks like, how's the midfield coping, etc., etc. 2-2 game, and then we lost on penalties to them as well. The luck of the draw, as they say. Our penalties sucked, most of them anyway, apart from one or two, I'd say. Subbo's one was really good, to be fair, and Gakpo's one was really good, but the rest of them not. But now looking back at it, I've seen different people's takes online, different, content creators in terms of how they view the game. I'll give you my quick kind of standpoint on it. I wanted to win. There was moments in the game where I thought, the team looked good. Then there was moments where I was just like, they don't look like they have an idea of what they actually need to do in this moment. But yeah, I already thought you'd get that from adding that many players to a new team. You're starting with 2 fullbacks, a new 10 and a new striker. I feel like they still have to get to know each other, even though the core is still the same. You still got Virgil, still got Alisson, still got Salah there. Obviously, Ibu as well. But just little things I saw within the game, and one of them, I'm going to bring it up, man. We need Gravenberch playing in the team, bro. There's certain things I looked at yesterday, and I'm just like, it made sense. And I'm sure that's probably an example made every week. If a player misses a game and we don't get the result, I'm sure someone could, we didn't have McAllister today because X, Y, and Z, didn't have Sobol, didn't have whatever. But Gravenberch makes a massive difference in terms of how the team wants to play as well. I don't know if it's from more of a presence standpoint, but also his natural ability on the ball, being able to carry the ball through the thirds as well, turning and beating the press. I feel like we was missing a little bit of that, where I thought Palace, their 2-10s in terms of Eze and Sarr was able to just sit, and it was an easy game for them when they did the press, where Gravenberch would have carried it, and then he would have released them in the final third, and then they could have gone on and do a little bit more. Obviously, Salah went MIA. Virgil, I'd say both goals are his fault. But then looking back at it, I I think McAllister was in a pocket of space. Then he ended up being next to, was it? I want to say, yeah, he ended up being next to Saba. I wasn't going crazy, right? He stepped out that space and then and that's where the ball came through, right? So yeah, I was like, yeah, I would have given Virgil that, but it wasn't Virgil that stepped out. There was the gap was filled in by the player, and then he moved, and then Virgil had to kind of react. So I'd say, yeah, just a lapse of concentration there from the team in an organization standpoint. But yeah, I think we have to play better footballing wise if we want to beat some of these teams, especially the more organized teams. You're going to get that against a Palace. You're going to get that against like Forest, Newcastle. All of these teams are going to be very difficult to play against because they're going to be very organized structurally in terms of their midfield and their defense. So yeah, but yeah, I wanted to win. So I think that's where my frustration came from, because I didn't go into the game going, it's just a friendly. Every game we play, I want Liverpool to do the best. And I want us to, pick up points, win trophies, whether you count it or you don't. I want to win. At every given moment, I see the boys put the red shirt on. So, yeah, that's kind of my kind of overview of the game. Sav, I'll go to you, then get Dean's take, and then G's one. And by the way, G, I'll make sure we drop the link for the tactical video you dropped as well, because it was really good.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say that I watched G's video. I actually got to watch this game back when I was doing my cardio. G covered everything in that video, by the way. Like everything I fought in the game when I was like, okay, so I wasn't just losing my fucking mind, bro. There was a few things as a collective that weren't very good. I try not to watch too many people's takes on the game after we've done our stuff. Yeah. Jarring, but I watched one and I was like, brother, allow the captain in it, bro. Like fucking hell, bro. He was getting to the point I had to turn off the what I was watching. I'm like, bro, how many times am I going to keep like the same person? Oh, it was Virgil. The game was great, but it was Virgil. Brother, that we didn't lose the game because of Virgil, bro. We lost the game because we were poor as a collective, bro. You know what I mean? All the transitions were breaking down. They will get better. That's what Liverpool historically have been great at. In the transition, fast breaking. But like the last pass or the first pass in the break, well, it wasn't very good. It was breaking down. Then we got the Frimpong and Kirkers really high. And when they're on the ball, it looks good. But if you lose the ball or they pass the ball off and then the person doesn't take care of it, they're on the back foot straight away. And you ask a man to sprint all the way back. And you got Munoz and Mitchell to staying up high at the pitch. So we were cut out there as well. Yes, Virgil gave a penalty away. It happens, bro. I still don't think it's a penalty, but it happens, and like whatever. And then yeah, the one that you just said, yeah, he stepped up, but I don't know how that became all man's fault when first of all, it looked like it was a foul, then you see it, and it's like Gravenberch just weak and he's grabbing onto man's shorts and that, bro. And then there's Szoboszlai already in front of Wharton, and McAllister decides to go across him. So now they're both covering one guy, and Wharton just looked at the gap and said, "All right, I'll just put it there. Then if you're just gonna make a gap for me, I'll just put it right there." And he did. Simple. That wasn't masterclass like. It was a decent pass, but it could have been cut out. Very simple. I don't think it was too wasteful in front of goal. We could have scored some chances, obviously, but people will miss chances in the game. And Alisson had to make a few saves as well. Palace actually had more chances, so they could have just smoked us. In fact, after all of that, I didn't see nothing. I don't think anyone was ultra terrible. Yeah. I don't think Salah done anything. I don't think Salah done anything. I thought Gakpo his touch was off, and his last pass weren't very good. Movement and that was great, but it wasn't very good. Obviously, Virgil didn't have the best game. Thought Konate was good. Vert and EKITIKE linked up well in the first half, but in the second half, Vert went missing, bro. Like I thought he had left the pitch, and then I saw him get subbed off, so he wasn't that good in the second half either. Subs just felt like man subbed them on to get game time, like for no other reason. And then the midfield's an issue anyway. You probably should have had Curtis trying to do what Szoboszlai was doing, and Szoboszlai doing what Curtis was doing. He probably would have been a better game because he's definitely given man an instruction to just play the ball safe. I know everyone's moaning about how Curtis was playing, but that's exactly what Watari normally does, and everyone praises him for it, just keeping the game safe in it. But like he's normally, you want him to pass between the lines and go forward and that, like what you said, what Gravenberch would do. He didn't do that because he couldn't, because Szoboszlai was on the other side doing that. But Szoboszlai can't do that because, again, his role in the team is babysitting people. It's really not fair on him. Like, if people please after this watch G's breakdown, he's on you can see the gap. I could see it in the game, and it looks like, what's this Szoboszlai guy doing? Like, why is he not covering the space where he's meant to be? Go and see where he is. Trust me, he's backing somebody up. Whether it's Frimpong, whether it's Salah, that can't be. I thought going into this, and it might change. Now we've got a striker but you don't need to babysit Salah on that side anymore because everything's going through the striker now, so it's not unbalanced. It's fucking unbalanced still. So yeah, man, the game was trash. I don't care. I actually don't mind losing on penalties. I don't like it, but penalties is a game of whatever, and it like can go either way. But I would rather we had a really good game, played great, hit the post a couple of times, something, and was just unlucky, and then get to penalties. But realistically, Palace probably should have just won the game before the 90 minutes was up. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna go on about it for the rest of the season. It's over now. Like, they need to work on something because I saw nothing, and I've only saw a piece of a game where we looked any different to last season. But we look exactly the same, might look worse, and we don't have Diaz anymore, bro. So it doesn't look good.
What are you thinking then, Dean? Hey, did you get a chance to watch the game as well?
Yeah. Savage broke it down well there because a lot of things he's saying is what I'm saying as well. Like, and I've got to give Liverpool a bit of leeway because that's the first time I've seen that lineup together this pre-season. Start of the season. So that's the first time I've seen them play together. So I'll give him that leeway. But don't get me wrong, I was pissed during the game. I ain't gonna lie to no one. I think I was on this stream when I said that Van Dijk is gonna have a little drop off. I still think he's gonna be the best centre back in the league, but I think there's gonna be a slight drop off we're gonna notice as a fan base. We're gonna notice.
Oh, Dean, you cursed him. You said that in the last
stream. I think it was me during the game.
In the last stream, bro?
Yeah. And the things, my son said it to me as well. I'm watching it with my son. He said, why did you say that about Van Dijk? I said, because you know what? There was something, when I was in my hospital bed, I'm watching all our preseason games on my phone. So it's cutting off, yeah. And I'm seeing it. And I'm not knowing if I'm seeing right. So when I see Van Dijk do something, then it cuts to another scenario. And I don't know if he's done well or not. And it just made me think, yeah. But no, on the real one, yeah. Obviously, he's a bit older. And he's more susceptible for injuries and whatnot, yeah. But we can't expect to see the levels Van Dijk put up every game. Yeah, he's going to have games like this. So I'm not even looking down at it. Like, gave away a penalty, fair enough. Any defender could have gave that penalty away. You get me? I look at it. If Van Dijk done it, every defender does that. You get me? Because that's how high I rate Van Dijk. But yeah, during the game, bro, like when EKITIKE scored, bro, oh my gosh, I went crazy. I started chatting all sorts of rubbish. I said, who needs Isak? Don't need Isak. What are you doing? Just go and get Guehi and start the season. Leave Isak where he is. You get me? I started going mad, yeah. And then, because I thought after that moment, I thought we were just going to take control of the game and just calm everything down and do what we're doing. But obviously, it don't work like that. And you can see that he's not completely gelled together yet. I liked how, Verts was moving. I like how he runs. I just like the way he moves, bro. It looks silky, you get me? Like, obviously I want to see more from him, but just seeing him and how he moves and how he links up, you can see how it's going to work. And you could, obviously, we didn't have our first choice midfield there. Like, if Gravenberch and McAllister's there, it's a whole different game. Because you know me already, I'm not a Curtis Jones fan. You get me? Especially he's wearing his top inside of his shorts. What is he doing, bruv? Who the hell does he think he is, bruv? Where he's tucked his top in? No. That needs to be studied because you're not that guy to be tucking in your top. You get me? So that put me off straight away when I saw that. You know, I thought, Olden, you must have a wonderful game to do that. Yeah. So I'm not really in the Sabozla, Jones link up, but I still thought we was going to win the game. Like, we had enough out there. Like, I like what Frimpong was doing at one stage, yeah. But the only thing is, like Savage says, bruv, one misplaced pass, bruv. Nunez was, I don't know where Kirkes was. Every time he broke, our left-hand side was empty.
Yep.
Empty every time. And I'm thinking, what am I watching? I'm thinking, what is actually going on? And I had no answer because I'm there watching it. I'm thinking, hold on, how is this space available every single time we use the ball? How is Nunez there in this space every time, bro?
It's not even Kirk's fault as well, bro. I want to blame him in it, but like I saw the same shit.
It's not his fault.
Like, this tactic, sorry, Dean, but this tactic is ass blood. It's in ass. This is not because we lost. It's trash, bro. Like, why have we got a team that's so unbalanced? On the right hand side, Frimpong is there to just overlap Salah. On the left hand side, Kirk is there to underlap, and then Gakpo doesn't overlap anyway, bro. So they're both talking, and there's a big gap on the left hand side, but it doesn't make any sense. It
don't make no sense.
You have to
That's
take
why Zobo was there.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Exactly. And then Zobo's there to then he's babysitting people. Like, you man know, we spoke about this a lot last season, and obviously we don't know for sure because we never heard Slot say it, but we was like, you know what? Seems like he kind of wants to go down the PSG route, and the way he's trying to get players brother, the reason why PSG can do that with Hakimi that high up the pitch and Mendes that high up the pitch, and we saw it break down one time against Chelsea when Palmer just said, oh, I'll just stay in this gap then. If we don't take, and they did, the one game we saw PSG not take care of the ball, they got destroyed in it. That's one game though. We never take care of the ball. So to try and play like PSG with Kirk as Mendes and my man as Hakimi, and then the midfield and the rest of the team don't take care of the ball, what do you think's gonna happen? That's a turnover, bro. In NFL, you screwed, bro. What do you think's gonna happen? And now you want them to use all their pace to get back, bro. Like, okay, well then the hamstrings are gonna fall off mid-season, bro. They can't be expected to just bomb up and down all game and have an impact going forward and tackle and do this. And then Szoboszlai, but he looked tired, bro. Yeah. He looked knackered, bro, already.
You know what he looked like he was just like, I was enjoying the last game, bro, and the last role I had. I don't know about this. That's what he looked like, a man that was like, I don't know about babysitting these man today, bro. Let me make those box to box. He was excited in the last game. He was just box to box, just nipping into the box. Unlucky there, Sobo. Win it back here, spray pass there. All of a sudden, man just had him over there just babysitting the man them. But G, what's your look at it, man? And then we'll go on to the next topic.
I feel like everyone's kind of said it, man. You know what I mean? Savage, Dean, yourself, you said everything. I didn't think anyone was shit though, other than Salah. He was probably the one I thought was the shittest. But the rest, I didn't think anyone was dead though. Like, it wasn't a game where I looked at and thought, this guy's dead, this guy's dead, this guy dead. This is why we played badly. I felt like everyone was kind of calm. Like, I just checked now. I know Dean is obviously talking about Jones and that, but I just checked, I didn't know. Man had 100% pass completion. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that, which is kind of...
The thing is, that's not rare, though. Like, he's normally about 96%.
He's like 90s, yeah.
I know what everyone else is saying, because people are saying, it's easy to get 100% when you're passing the ball sideways and keeping it safe. And I'll be honest, bro, and that's my guy. That's what he was doing yesterday, but that's why I said, bro, I love Wataru in it. But isn't that what everyone praised him for when Slot puts him on the pitch, for just doing that exact thing, bro? You put Curtis in a position, it's clearly an instruction. Because normally people say, he's taking long on the ball, but they're not talking about him just bopping the ball sideways and doing nothing. But it's like, I'm not Gravenberch, so I'm just going to stay in this spot. That's why Endy's point was perfect when he said, no Grav. Because it shows a bigger problem, which me and G's been saying since the start of the transfer window. Get a midfielder, bro. Because if so that means you basically, man, are telling us that Grav can't get injured then? He's screwed, bro. Yep. And what happened last season? We got lucky. Grav started playing bad in January, innit? And for the rest of the season, we didn't even look that good, bro. We didn't look that good. Luckily, we had wrapped up all the points early, bro. That's the... Bro, I don't know, man. This could be just whatever, and obviously, and everyone's going to say calm down and that. It's a new season, that's a fact. But when we're talking about other teams and that, we use a bit of experience from the previous season to go into this one. And all I'm saying is, we didn't finish last season well, and this preseason ain't been that great. Yeah. And then we're going into the season off the back of this Palace game, and it don't look that good either, bro. So I'm expecting the same season. But the only problem is, I don't know if the other teams are going to be playing the same as there was last season. If they're better, then all the hopes rely on, okay, well, hopefully EKITIKE can score these goals, and then the pressure's on him. Because I'm telling you, bro, it's evident. Man, them are moaning about Virgil, man, them are moaning about Gakpo, and man, them are moaning about the midfield. That is the left wing, a midfielder, and a centre back, which, man, I've been talking about the whole time, bro, and we ain't got it. So fine, man. Welcome to the new season. It should be fun.
Should be fun. I can't even lie. I'm looking forward to it. Talk about this man, right? Comes in, looks settled, bags a goal, and they keep saying debut as if he didn't. How many debuts he's gonna have? But he scored, right, on his more official game, you would say. Really, 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 really great take and goal as well, man. Like watching it back and the way first zipped it into his feet and then he took it and then turned, shifted it, and then the calmness and the composure to keep it down and then just finesse it into the bottom corner. But even like little bits in the game where they were just playing like these lovely little interchange. You could see the brother's got movement for days, but some of the man them are not passing the ball to him at times as well. And I've seen little moments, a little frustration where he's like, nah, just give it to me here. Even at halftime, there was a conversation. I can't remember who was he having a conversation, but you can see he's like, no, just, when I make this run, just play me the ball. But I'm sure they'll learn that as time goes on. But I think this guy's going to be cold this season, whether it equates to trophies or whatever. I honestly believe he'll have a really good season.
I agree.
Will it be by numbers? I don't know, but I think his performances, bro. I don't think he'll have like performances where you go, oh, he's so dead, I think he'll be performances and you're like, I can't believe he hasn't scored today.
I agree. He might just have the odd game where it's only off because he's tried loads of things and it didn't come off that game. But I feel away from that, he'll be really good. He'll be really good linking up. I love what he did yesterday. That was dope, man. And then little touches and interchanges. Once everyone starts to, it needs to become a little bit telepathic. It seemed like, which is funny, they both came from the Bundesliga, but him and Wirtz is the only one. They were like linking up. But Wirtz trying to give you the ball and move, and he doesn't want to give you the ball and stay still. But the way our team's been playing over the years is to give him the ball and man just stand still, blood. You know how frustrating that is, bro. Like what he's supposed to do there. And then I think G mentioned it in his in the analysis show, bruv. If I see this with Odegaard at Arsenal, this is why they moan about him, and I'm like, it's not his fault. If you're gonna play Wirtz and you're not gonna give him the ball, then take him off the pitch, bro, because it just becomes irrelevant. Like he's not a powerhouse enough to be like, well, if he's not getting the ball, at least he can run back and do all these slide tackles. He gets back, but he's not gonna affect the game like that. So he's literally asking for the ball, and you know where else we saw that? When we had Thiago, bro. Do you remember when he was walking around like, give me the ball? A man that just didn't know what, like, give me the ball, bro, and then he'll get it. And now he's looking for you to move. And man are like, oh, Thiago's good, isn't he? Bruv, just move, bruv.
That's so true.
Yeah,
Man, they were like, oh, yeah, like he's really good in it. They're standing, oh, no.
Yeah, bro. You can't be admiring, man. We get it, bruv. Oh, yeah, Wonder Kid Bundesliga. He's here now. Relax, bro. Just get. That is here. He give you the ball. Not EKITIKE. He gave him the ball and went, bruv. Look at 1-2, gone goal. Live. Let's not gas up too much stuff. Frimpong scored a cross, bro. So everyone had to know, oh yeah, Virgil didn't make mistakes, would have won. Man scored a cross, bro. So you get me? We didn't create much chances apart from that. I think everyone's. I don't even know. I must have been tripping at one point because everyone was talking about this shot that Salah had straight at the goalkeeper. I'm like,
I did. He did.
Was I laughing or something? How did I not see it? I was just looking at it. I saw it today.
No, so the cross came in from Kirkizee, bro. It was
I
only saw it today.
And then Salah, I was like, but it's a difficult chance. Like he hit the target, which you expect him to. But it weren't one where you go, like, he should have scored it, innit? He's running across, the ball comes across, and you have to hit it. Obviously, he's world class. You'd expect him to, but it's just one of those ones, isn't it? But yeah, that was a chance there. Wirtz at the edge of the box as well when he received it, turned, shifted it.
Oh, that he should have scored, bro.
At least
he had no one there to worry if he turned and shot miles over, bro. That's nasty.
Yeah. Probably could have carried it.
Probably could have put it into the corner, bro. What's wrong? You're probably at the edge of the box.
Where it said that Liverpool had 2 big chances, bro, and I don't think they were the goals.
That was the chance, the Wirtz chance.
Yeah,
that
because
was crazy.
It couldn't have been a big chance because he was facing your.
No, that wasn't a big chance. Yeah.
And then the other one was a cross, bro. So that wasn't a big chance either. What Frimpong scored. So our big chances weren't even our goals, bro.
Yeah.
And Slots out here doing the fugazi thing, trying to lie to me and that. Yeah, we create way more than we did last season against Palace. So if we create, that's what he said. He said, no, we weren't the best today, but at least we did something we couldn't do last season. We created more chances than we did against Palace. Okay. Well, anything else, boss? Yeah, man. This is listen. Don't get me started.
You know the managers, but they kill me. But what do you think, Dean? EKITIKE, what was your thoughts on him as well?
You know what I see with this guy, yeah? Just old school number 9. I see him putting himself in front of the defender, holding the ball. I'm thinking, raw. I didn't know he had that in him, like putting himself, like I could have, like he looks a bit flimsy, yeah, but he's not having it. Like I see Like as the season goes past, you'll see he'll get better at it. I see him put himself like a sharer. Like, I'm here now, like the ball's going to me, so I'm gonna get it first. And I like things like that. Because he's gonna get fouls, he's gonna get free kicks when we're under pressure. And that's what I like. Strikers that are intelligent enough to think, all right, we can't do nothing here, but let me get a free kick here and move us up the pitch. You get me? I like his movement. And the thing is, what I like about this guy, yeah, I saw it in pre-season, bro. I remember he came on the pitch and he had something to say. He told about 6 people different things. Like, bro, you've been there 2 seconds. You're telling people, bro, when I make this run, put it through. Stop ramping, bro. When I make this run over here, put it down the line. He's telling people, big senior players that's been at Liverpool for 5 years, what to do. Like, his confidence level is high, bro. I love that. He doesn't, he's what, 22? He don't care. He don't care. I'm on here. I'm not on this number 2 striker because you're trying to buy Isak. I'm trying to make a name for myself now. I'm not going to be dropped. I don't care what anyone thinks. The manager told me what my role is. I don't care if Isak gets here, I'm playing. That's how he's mentality. I love that, bro.
Nah, that's my guy, blood. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you, Dean, bro. I don't care about Isak. I
don't care about Isak.
One of the Magpies, blood. All of this. When you get to Liverpool, then we can talk, blood. You talking about? Man said, EKITIKE,
yeah, he was
good football.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is he been playing with me or you're on the bench? That's how he's looking at it. He's looking at Isak's on the bench or he's playing with me.
He was talking to you, bottom Reds, blood. You've been talking. How you, man, gassing on Isak more than he's our player, bro?
Yeah, exactly. He's actually our player. Isak's not our player. Why are we going on mad? Bro, this is my striker. This guy here is my striker. Like, until Isak signs, this is my striker. And even when Isak signs, they got to find a way how they both play. Because this guy, I don't want him dropped. This guy has to be playing. The movement, the whole, everything about him, the aura.
All of that, blood. You get me? Random out here bigging up other man's gal over their missus. Nah, blood. My
That's
queen.
mad.
Not saying that is my queen. That's gay as shit.
I was going to say, that sounds a bit low.
What about you, G, bro? EKITIKE, bro, coming light up, looking good, some saucy moments. But he got tired near the end of the game as well. Obviously, he playing that Wembley pitch. That pitch is massive. Pause.
Very. No, he was alright, man. He was alright, man. Yeah. No, he was like, again. He was calm. Like, I had no complaints about his performance. I disagree though what their man is saying. There are levels. When Isak comes, I promise you, he will be on the bench trying to fight for that starting spot. Like, there is a level that, and by the way, I don't think that the level between him and Isak is like mad, but you know, like, you spend 100 and whatever M's on a man. You really think they're gonna be like, yeah, now calm, you can just sit on the bench for this? What are you saying? What?
Isak will be
you spend all that money, and I'm sitting on the bench.
Be in that spot, but EKITIKE is not going on the bench. I promise you that.
You know what?
Bet any money. I want left wing. No. Any money.
Savage. I wouldn't mind if they both played. I don't think that'd be good for the team, but I feel like you can. If we're complaining now at Gakpo, you're gonna complain at EKITIKE, because when he's trying to do graveyard shifts like Gakpo was doing yesterday, yeah, it's gonna start getting problematic going the other way. So that's the only problem I guess I would see. But Dean is right. He came in. He's showing, man, and that's good. Like, that's all I can ask for. As you guys said, brother, he's our player. So right now, you're the guy. I need you to do your thing and run it until it changes, and then obviously we'll have that conversation. Right now, you are the guy. You are the guy. So, like I said, performance, calm. It was a good first show, and the goal was good as well. I love the way that I like the way that he took the shot so quickly. So quick that I don't know who that defender was that slid in, but he took the shot just before that. Like, usually, if I know Liverpool, we would have taken like an extra touch. Now that defender slides in, tackles you, now it's all broken down, everyone's getting vexed, blah, blah, blah. He just took the shot. And I feel like we missed that, you know what I mean, last season, in terms of just a player who can just, fuck it, I'm just taking a shot. Like, it's going to be on target. It might not always go in, but it's going to be on target. And we need that, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah, you saw when he came up. I think that's where it's going to be problematic because when he came off, bro, we had, I don't know, you man was saying on the watch along, I don't know who was up front.
Salah.
Yeah.
We got no
Salah, Verts, Gakpo, they were rotating, and then Verts obviously come off, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, that will be a problem, is that you can have EKITIKE, he might not always be able to just play 90 minutes, stuff like that. He can't play every single game. Yo, what is the plan after that, though? Like, that almost worried me, because I was watching thinking, raw, like, when he came off, I said, you, man, look shit. Yeah. Like, I don't even know. It almost felt like what N said at the beginning. You didn't even know what you was trying to do. Like, I didn't even understand. Like I said, you man said Salah. I saw someone telling me, no, it was Gakpo. No, and then the next brother said, no, it was Verts. Bro, who's up front?
We did the scatty thing, innit? You know that scatty thing we do sometimes where everything just looks all over the place, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but you know, like we had, I don't know when someone will be able to check, like when EKITIKE obviously come off the pitch. But from that moment to the end, bro, like
no presence, like nothing.
Ends nothing. Like I would have just, I'd rather you get tired on the pitch, just so I can have a body just there. Even if he's not gonna do much, just have the body there, and then he can just bounce off of other people. Like I'm good with that. He can't run, yeah, that's fine. He's a bit tired, I get that. Just have him there as a focal point. Use him as a target man if you have to. You didn't do any.
It came off from McAllister in the 70th minute, 71st minute.
Yeah, it looked like we went down to 10 men, bro. That's what it felt like. We went down to 10 men.
We was already playing with 10 men.
So 9 men because Salah weren't doing shit.
Oh yeah, 9 men. 9 men. So
Salah looks old.
9 men against fucking Palace.
Do you man not think that, like, you know, we spoke and said that, well, I said that I don't feel like if we don't get Isak, that he's not going to get a striker at all on it because the season's going to start soon. I feel like he's going to... Brad, and then Gino's, I've been saying, just get Mateo. I've been saying this at the end of last season. Get one of them experienced strikers, bro, that have already had a bit of a career, but not at a high level, bro. So they're still a bit hungry to get trophies, not used to it. Brother, Mateo will be perfect for... Brother, I'm looking, I'm like...
hold up playing that. What, back to
my days, bro. Okay, so if we've got a team and EKITIKE comes off and Mateo comes on, bruv, problems. It's problems, bro. He's offering the strength at the top of the pitch. He's holding man off.
Running off. Mateta, Kirkhead's running in. You don't want that problem. You don't want that problem, bro. You don't.
It's about trying. Sometimes it's never the household name in it. Sometimes it's just a piece of jigsaw you didn't think would fit, and it just fits in it. And it is what it is, man. Let's see what happens. But this was mad, lads. Frimpong scoring on the 20th minute and the 20th second to make it 2-1. Cross shot. Did he mean it? Did he not? He danced off like he meant it, though. His celebration. You have
to dance, but
I meant it. I danced.
But yeah, I just thought this was kind of crazy that the fact that that happened in it. So yeah, shout out to the man himself, JOTA, man. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, did you see Konate trying to do the dance as well?
I did.
Yeah,
I told you that. Konate, he's got some of the man them with him, bro. Since I see like EKITIKE and Frimpong, Konate is a different man, you know. Different. He's now like, yo.
We saying what he's got is like his friends, like now.
Yeah, he could be young again. He could be young again. He's trying to be mature.
Too many serious man them in the team. Salah telling him every day he has to train, bro. And Virgil like, you got to fix up. It's like, nah, man.
He could be a child again. He could be a child.
And Frimpong's busting. You see Frimpong and Kirkhead's busting dances inside. I know Virgil and Salah looking over like, if you man don't sit your ass down and start doing getting
to Wataru though, because that was his brethren. Konate was Wataru's brethren, but now Wataru just on his own and that.
I see one
TSIMIKAS in that.
Apart from the
TSIMIKAS, bro.
Yeah, ain't it TSIMIKAS?
Nice, mad, you know. But yeah, let's talk about a couple of these ones. Yesterday we had a disagreement on the watch along. Handball. I still don't think it was, but by the letter of the law, by what they deem sometimes as a handball, yeah. But I'm not having it still, bro.
I know that. We don't have to get heated just, but can I ask you why you don't think it's a handball, bro?
Because if he jumped straight up in the air and then did this, I would have said yeah. But because he's short and the ball went over, he jumped backwards. So when you're coming down, you put your arm out where you feel like you're going to be. He didn't put his arm out to go, I'm jumping.
No, but I understand that because the deliberate handball rule's not there anymore. So
I know, but they're changing it to if you handball it, if it's not, it's a corner or something like that now.
Because all I'm saying is the reason why this has to be handball for me, which I mean, now it doesn't matter. It's going to Sar's chest, bro. If Sar's chest is, he's got.
No, but he does chest it, Sav. That's the thing. What he does doesn't affect anything. The outcome. He still chests it, and it was because of Kirkes why he didn't score.
No, but of course it affects it because it slows it down. It was going right to his chest.
Sav, maybe we have to watch it back. And
no, but it's impossible for it not to affect if it touches man's hand.
No, but
it directly to my chest, and someone's hand gets in the way of it first, and it still goes to my chest. It's definitely slowed it down, even by like milliseconds, bro. Like,
I'm not going to disagree with that, but bro, from the play, literally, man just there, chests it down, shifts it, bang, and then Kirkes threw himself in front of it.
It was a great block from Kirkes.
I can't see
how you man saying though, and you can be honest on that. The reason why I'm saying it's handball because if this was against Liverpool, bro, I'm screwing that's not handball, bro. If that's going to Salah's chest or go to in my hand, I'm like, brother, I don't give a damn if the man's small. I don't care if you're trying to make your body big with your hands, bro. That's a handball, bro. Like because I've seen like light ones given to Liverpool. What are still handballs, bro? But yeah, I just don't understand. And obviously the thingy I gave yesterday was I saw the same thing happen at Wembley with Grealish against Man U, like the exact same thing in the first minute in the FA Cup final. Grealish jumped up exactly how McAllister did. Grealish was looking the other way, and the ball hit him in the hand, and they gave the penalty straight away. So I was just a bit confused on it, but maybe they should do a better job of explaining stuff because they can't keep changing stuff mid-season and not letting anybody know. That's kind of crazy to me.
You know, I think obviously it's always going to be. I know they've got a rule, but I always think it's going to be down to the interpretation of the ref. As I said, if he would have jumped upwards and Saar was behind him, and then he jumps up and he goes over his head and he puts his arm out, 100%. And you're definite. We play football. You definitely tried to stop where you think he was going to go because he's
I understand that.
But because he's going over his head and he's jumped, because he's short, he's jumped backwards. So he's jumped this way and then he's landing, and that's where the arm comes out to get the balance. He's not going to just jump this way and then tuck the arm here and then land on one.
But you would ask for the pen though if it happened against us, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but that's just the natural side of it. But then I know it wouldn't have been. I'm just asking because I was just being biased. So either way, I would ask for it because I was being biased because it's Liverpool. But at the same time, I would have been like that. That's definitely not a penalty.
No, but at that point, I thought they was going to give the penalty. All points, I thought that once they see it, once the VAR sees it, it's a penalty to them. That's what I thought.
I think if it took, all right, you see, because it still landed in Saar, like Saar still chests it and he still gets his shot away within the same momentum. I feel like if the ball then changed direction or it went behind Saar, they would have been like, yeah, Saar would have chested that if you didn't knock that with your arm. So that means then I would have been like, yeah, they're going to give that. That's a minor. But because the sequence still happened, he still chested it and he still got the shot away. I think that's when they were like, nah, that's probably just a natural position of him. He's jumping backwards. His arms come out to give him some balance. Saar's literally, 2 centimeters off of him anyway. He chests it and still gets a clean strike away. They're like, I don't see what the difference would have been, if that makes sense. But if it went behind him, I reckon they would have definitely given it. Or it's like he's tilted and he hit the top of his shoulder or something. Then I'll be like, yeah.
One thing I do agree with you about is like the reason why I think the rule's been stupid. Because like I said to you yesterday, I only said it's a handball because that's what they've told us the rules are for years now. And I hate when they used man's hands in an unnatural position for stuff like that. Because if anyone who's played football, your natural position is to put your arms up to jump in it. That's stupid. It's like when somebody does a slide tackle and the ball hits their arm when they're sliding past somebody. Where am I supposed to put my arm, bro? Slide with the back of my head. So that's the reason why I don't like it, man. They don't, you know what I mean? Because then people start bringing up like Rodri handballs against Everton and that's why we didn't win the league. It's the same shit.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to kind of get. And then obviously looking at this from last season, this is what I mean about the difference. If Trippier doesn't handball it here, because remember, Diaz is going clean through on goal and Trippier's hands knocks it back into Trippier's path where Diaz would have been cutting across his defender and going towards goal. Yeah. But he knocked it and that was not given.
Yeah, it should have been given.
And that's what I mean about like if McAllister's one like changed the direction of where the player was going, like he hit his shoulder or he went behind him, I'd be like, yeah, you can't even knock, bro. Even if you didn't mean it, you changed the course of where the ball was gonna go in it. Like that to me was a handball because that's not a natural position for anyone. Like, why is your arm just out here where the ball is? Unless you're trying to grab the player. Well, if you're trying to grab the player in the box, then what are we doing there?
Yeah.
It's going to be a long season.
They need to be
a long season because they've already changed some rules and that. It's going to be bro.
Yeah. Man, need to go through the rules, you know, before we even start the season. Like.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, and then you know we take a look at this one. One thing I didn't see no one say anything about was this challenge here, bro.
No VAR, bro.
No one. I told
you. Nothing. Just carried on. Nothing, bro. I can think
of
this.
Red card.
Yeah, G, I was about to say, like, it looks horrid, doesn't it? And
I don't feel like it's a red card.
But I can feel.
Look where his foot is, bro. I see Skelly get red carded last season for that. That's
no. Forget even forget even looking at it from that perspective. I'm just saying, just in the game when I saw this, I just thought, yeah, this is a yellow card. I didn't really feel like it was a red though, because it all happened so quickly. I didn't feel like he didn't mean to catch him. He just caught him there. So I didn't look at that like
that's the problem again. It's the same with handball, bro. It's not supposed to be whether they intend or not. It's supposed to be if you get man like that. That still image looks like he's about to break his shin, bro.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm being kind to Wharton, which I don't need to be, bro, because again, it's not about your intent. The reason why it ends like that, Wharton is not going for Frimpong at all. He's going for Wataru, and he goes past him. So he doesn't. Frimpong's not in the picture for him. It's because Wataru gets out of the way. He goes through.
Look where the ball is. Look where the ball is.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got him at all. But again, most things in football are not deliberate when people get done for it, and that it's about like how are you endangering your opponent, and that is endangering your opponent, bro. But I agree though, like the rules are all over the place, man. It's fucked, and the interpretation of the law with certain things. It's always going to be a little bit subjective because every referee is different. But they do need to tighten up their rules where it's like this is almost non-negotiable, because you can't be everything subjective. Then one week this is a handball, next week it's not. This is a foul, this is not. Because all people are going to do is start. If this happened to like us in the season and one of our players do it, and then our manager says, "Now we're appealing it, bro, because Wharton did this," then what?
Yeah, look, the only thing I can say, guys, look, we know football isn't just played. And it's like, oh, if this would happen or if that would happen, we just know the outcome is the kind of the outcome. But what we do know with certain things, it can change the momentum or the swing of the game. 72 minutes in, Liverpool are 2-1 up, he gets sent off. Do I expect Liverpool to go and lose or draw that game and then lose on penalties? No. I actually think we go on and cook them for the rest of the game. But this is what I mean about swings, and and I can't help it. It's just me, myself, in it. I see too much detail. I saw them creaming over this guy from early. So I knew he was like when they didn't look VAR and they didn't check anything. I knew they wanted to paint a picture and a narrative that this guy was balling out the whole game. I heard them say he's been the best on the pitch looking after the ball. When I'm like, we went and checked the stats. The stats didn't say what they were seeing. But the one guy that was looking after the ball got slated because he wasn't good enough and he had 100% completion. That's a high challenge, whether he means it or not. Intent ain't the law. It's accidental, but you still endangered your opponent. So that's a straight red. And I know it's a season opener and it's like looked at as a friendly and whatever, but it's a high challenge, bro. Like,
it is, bro. It is. And you know one thing what's wrong with the refs as well, because who's that Pulsioli retired and that, and he's always on Sky Sports and all that stuff. Not Howard Webb, the other one. Mike Dean.
Not Mike Dean. Is it Mike Dean? No, Mike.
Mike Dean. That's Mike Dean. It is Mike Dean.
The one that keeps talking, they always got bring.
Yeah, and he done the podcast with William Hill and admitted a few things, and then everyone got onto him because it's like, so basically telling us that you do pick and choose with certain things, and he didn't want to throw his brethren under the bus with certain stuff. Brother, they're not allowed to. This thing with the subjective refereeing, you see stuff like, oh, it's early in the game. Them things can't happen anymore, bro.
Yeah.
If it's in the second minute or the 82nd minute, it has to be the same. You can't be like, well, because I wanted it to be a good game. That's not down to you, bro. That's down to the two teams. What do you mean you wanted it to be a good game? The main character syndrome? What about my player's safety? You can't do that. Oh, it's a derby, so we let the things go. But then let everything go, bro. Now you're picking and choosing. Oh, so basically you're saying is Man U and Liverpool's more important than Newcastle and whoever, bro, and Southampton, Newcastle and Sunderland. You can't do that as a referee. Let the broadcasters do that. The broadcasters can make stuff seem like more of a spectacle. But on the pitch, the rules should be the same for every single team, every single player, every single manager. It shouldn't be, oh, they're at Anfield, so the big team got the decision. It shouldn't be like that, bro. Because it ruins the game. It ruins the game. It's horrible, bro. And that is a red card, bro.
But that's why I would like what you're saying about like the rules and that. I'm saying, I know people don't want it so militant, but the only way, there's no other way that it can change is you have to make it, as Savage just said, you have to make it
like
there is a non-negotiable. Like exactly. Basketball, I don't care.
It is what it is in basketball. There's no messing around.
You hit the ball on my man's foot. Even no one's trying to play football in fucking basketball. You hit the ball on my man's foot, it's the other team's ball. There is no even if it's by accident. Remember, you're not trying to hit someone's foot. And I get it. Everyone was like, when I said this before, everyone was like, yeah, but then people are just gonna deliberately try and, bro, they don't do it in basketball. Exactly. Because you wouldn't, why would you try and do that? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you're trying to score a basket, right? You're going to do the same thing in football. So guess what? If the ball hits your hand, it's a handball. I don't care if it was accidental, if you didn't mean it, it's a handball. You know why? Because now we can't sit here and have a debate. You see, in a challenge like this type of challenge, it needs to be a red card all the time. There can't even be a, one time Skelly got red card, but then this brother, because it was in the second minute, as Savage said, fuck that. It needs to be a red card every single time.
Yeah, like the there's offsides that I don't like to this day because man's big toes offside. But at least I know that now it's got an automated system. I can't moan about it. Whether I don't like it, because we've seen stuff where it's like man's toes literally offside, bro. Like I'm size 10, this geezer's size 7, so I'm offside, and it's a fact. Like we've seen it, bro. But it's life. You can't do it, bro. This is just life, innit? There's no arguing. Show the man them in the stadium so they can't moan about it and get on with the game.
Yeah, it's just like those you look at that. Those are two decisions within the same game.
Yeah,
that would have been a red card at 2-1. It means he's gone. Game's different. Then you could give the McAllister penalty at 2-2. They go on to win the game 3-2. But as I said, there's more uproar for the handball than it is for the tackle, which doesn't make sense to me if on the balance of the game, because one event happened before the other, and if that event, the outcome that what should have been as a red card, the other event for me doesn't even happen. There's
all that stuff that's they brought in with the cameras in the change rooms and the one thing they should have done is the referee press conference, bro. That's the one. Like, I'm not trying to make the referee's job harder, because if anything, they'll be able to explain themselves and tell you that you're a dickhead because you don't know the rules. Because in the league, bro, that's what they do, bro. You can say what you want about the ref. The ref will be like, I don't know what you're talking about because this is the rules and they didn't follow this and blah, blah, blah. Because let's be honest, as fans, we know the rules of football, but man don't know section 12A of the FA rule book that this, and this. So the stuff that we won't know, I can't remember what it was, but there's some stuff that comes out and we're like, rah, that's a rule. We didn't even know. And then the manager said, that's a rule. But it's because it never happens, isn't it? So every now and again, there's going to be a random thing that happens. We're like, oh, we didn't know that's what happens with that. We didn't know that he gets a free kick for this, but that's the rules, bro.
Yeah, the subsections, I don't think everyone. I think if you say the rule book had 1 to 20, I think everyone kind of gets the 1 to 20. They're not probably fully understanding, but
we get the overview of it, innit?
But there's subsections underneath each of those, each of those rules. What no one actually understands.
Yeah, for example, the beach ball come on the pitch against Liverpool, Sunderland back in the day. None of us knew the rule. What happens if an object comes on the pitch and the ball hits it and goes in? None of us know what that is. What happens if the ball hits a pigeon? I know it sounds like I'm taking the piss. There's always these same 3 pigeons at the Emirates, bro. Always, isn't it? And I'm always thinking, what if the ball hits it and goes in or stops the goalkeeper? What is the rule? We don't know.
Like, did they let the goal in or did they go?
Exactly. Like when I was a kid for ages, we just used to make up the rules on the AstroTurf. So I didn't know if you score a throw-in. If I score from a throw-in straight in, is it a goal? In school, we just said, yeah, it's a goal, bro, because you should have saved it.
Yeah, I didn't used to say, yeah, you should have saved that.
Yeah, because how is it my fault if I throw the ball and your goalkeeper misses? How's that my fault, bro? So there's this little stuff that we don't know. You know what I mean? So they should make that a little bit better. But the referee press conference should be 100%, and then maybe just have only one person asking them questions or something like that particular game. But it's crazy, man.
And so just had a bit of noise outside. But yeah, swiftly moving on, man. Marc Guehi, guys. Listen to Steve Parish, man. It looks like he's definitely gone. It looks like he's definitely going to leave. You cracked me up yesterday, man. Said he was faking the injury so he can get a round of applause.
You saw it though, didn't you?
Yeah,
when he picked up that shield.
That ain't a man that looked injured at all.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
That weren't a man that was injured. So for players of that caliber to leave on a free, it is a problem for the football club. There's no doubt about it, unfortunately. So I think, yeah, and I'll remember the rest of the quote. It's just basically, yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to get a good deal. But Liverpool don't want to get mugged off in the deal, innit?
Well, Enz, I think a few people, honestly, if you got it, throw it back up. A few people in the chat had put that Fabrizio and that had posted while we're on here about Guehi, about leaving. So okay, that's the same one.
I don't know if it's the same one, but this was just his quote from it. And he also said Guehi won't sign a new deal, so he's definitely they're gonna have to sell him.
Does look a bit like, I know it's a bit conspiracy in that, but now with the picture with the Virgil and Slot, it looked like the handshake of doom, and
handshake.
Like, he shook his hand and he was like, "Virgil's definitely going to give the penalty away." You know, like that. We've got you back, bro. Have the victory. Have the penalty, bro. And that's why Virgil gave him the look like, "I'll do it. If you're gonna sign for us, I'll do it." Like, yeah, say no more. It's like, all right, say no more, bro. I'll step up and let man just run past me. I mean, I'll give a penalty away.
Yeah,
and that's why Virgil was speaking to Frimpong. Why'd you go score that cross for, bro? The plan was working.
And he said, "Nah, I tried to cross it back post, but Heaven took it in, bro."
And then they made Harvey take the fall, bro. They said, "Harvey, we know you got a good penalty. We need a shit one today, mate."
Yeah, it's true. You know, Harvey's penalties are normally good.
Got Harvey on the floor after the game, looking like he had made the worst decision of his life. You seen the movies, bro? But made man of the fall guy in that.
Yeah, when he said, "Now go down in the second round," and he realized, I should not have. Nah, man, just threw man under the bus. What are you thinking though, Dean? Man, I know you've been away, but I'm sure I speak for every one of the guys in the chat right now. Over 300 of you guys in the building or close to. We all think we need a centre back.
I think that's the most important thing for us. Like I've said before, bro. Like the Isak thing, shiny toy is brilliant. Yeah, that's what everyone wants now. But all said and done, the season starts now. We're short of a defender. We've got a striker there. Maybe we can make solutions if EKITIKE is not fit. But there's no solution if Konate or Virgil get injured. That's Gravenberch centre back now. And that's messed up our midfield. You saw the midfield today without Gravy. It looks madness. So really, bruv, like this should be our priority. We shouldn't be playing games worrying about Isak and that. We should just go and get Guehi and then worry about how much money we've got left after that. And then go and get Isak after. Like Guehi should have been the priority, bro. Why he's not in here now doesn't make no sense to me, bro. The season starts on Friday. Starts on Friday, bro. And like, like on Wednesday we can get a breaking news. Konate broke his toe or something stupid like that, bro. Like he's falling down the stairs.
Whoa, Dean.
Yeah, Dean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. With your record of curses now.
Yeah, people, bro. Stop saying stuff. Just talk about the player, bro. Stop talking about what.
It feels good when this is.
Well, you think I've got the cow curse? You think I've got the cow curse?
Bro.
These are going mad. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, end of the day, like, what do they want for him? 40 million?
50 million they want to say, but Liverpool don't want to go close to that. They're saying 40, 35.
We're gonna kind of afford to mug them off at this point. If now that Parish has said that and we can't let a player go on a free, bro, now it's just down to Chelsea and Liverpool. If Chelsea drop out of it, it's even worse for Palace. Take the 40 and get out of there, man.
Yeah, take it and go.
Just wrap it up and just end of the day, bruv. Like, he's a centre back. He's one of the best centre backs in the league. He's a captain. He knows what he's doing, bro. Just go and pay the money and just stop messing around, bro. I don't like over 10 million, right? Just like this can do well a whole season. You get me? Get the guy in and let's just play. Like all this messing around, bro. We spent all this money in the start of the season. It was going crazy. And now it's like we've gone back to the old look, bruv. Just get the player you need in. Like, it doesn't matter if his contract's running out. Just get what you need. Like, yeah, man, that's my team, bro. Just get him in. You get me?
What are you thinking, G? But I did hear Fabrizio say in one of his YouTube ones saying that Chelsea ain't actually involved in the deal. But
I don't know.
yeah, but that was before the Colwell stuff. I think it was like the day before. It was just like, nah, they're not looking for. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was actually on the day because they were like, even though with the injury of Colwell, they're not actively looking for a centre back. Whether
They've got enough. They've got enough because my man who was on loan at Villa is back now, isn't it? I'm sure.
Well,
who went? Was it
that's
Sassy?
like that's sassy though. Like,
No, what I mean is like in terms of they've got loads of defenders
they
and the numbers if they don't want because how
is Fofana back as well?
Tosin as well, isn't it?
Tosin, Fofana.
Yeah.
Is he back?
He's always injured.
No,
I
I
don't
think
know what's
he's
going on
fine.
with him. This kid just stays injured, boy. And they got Hato now as well. So they've got players, man. Guehi would be good for them, though. They could do Guehi and Tosin, to be fair, or Guehi and Hato and try run that. But
yeah, man. Dean said it, man. Just we ain't got time, bro.
If it's 50 mil, we were linked to Thingy last week, man. I don't know, I like him anyway, but Douglas Luiz, bro. You can get both of them. You get both him and Guehi for 80 mil, blood. Ain't no lie, blood.
To be honest, just do something. Like as Dean said, bro. Like you're just derailing everything now. Like at this point, Palace, by the way, are no mugs. They never ever get shagged for deals ever.
Yeah, that's why I stayed there the whole time, bro, because people keep trying to do them over.
Exactly. They're on, bro. You'll just stay here then. If no one wants to pay the money, you'll just stay. And slyly, I feel like they'll do that with Guehi. I know
think
he
that's
doesn't
what's happening with Eze as well, because I think Arsenal was on some like little man money for Eze, and it was like, all right, safe, then we'll just play.
We'll play it, and we all know, bro. Like as the season starts, unless it's like you're guaranteed to go somewhere else, bro, you could sign a new deal. Like he's saying all this now, and Guehi won't sign a new deal, bro. I've seen that 100 times. 98 times I've seen the guy sign a new deal. You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple times where Donny doesn't sign the deal and then he goes on a free, but it's kind of rare. Do you get what I'm saying? So Liverpool just pay the money, bro, because if you have to just rotate, forget injury. I don't even want to wish injury. Let's just say you just got to rotate. Who are you rotating? Like, let's just say I want to give Virgil a break. I don't want him to play 67 games that everyone thinks.
There's nobody to rotate, bro.
Exactly. And by the way, signing Guehi, that still doesn't even fix the problem anyway, because that's only one defender that you still got. Obviously, Joe Gomez is whatever he's obviously doing, but like you only still got the one guy. So I'm still looking at it thinking, if you need to rotate, what are you gonna do? Rotate one centre back every single time, just so that we have like Konate maybe this game, Virgil that game, Konate this game, Virgil that. Yeah, Liverpool, you spent all this money and you still got like major issues. That's hilarious, bro.
We're gonna make sure we sort these out as soon as possible, man. Virgil was talking about just after the game, innit? I think there's always room for another attacker in order to strengthen us. Let's see what the window brings. He also went on to say, like, obviously we've lost NUNEZ now. We lost Diaz to Bayern, so obviously we definitely need some attacking reinforcement in there. I don't know if that means Isak or does that mean we need maybe 2 more attackers? Because, yeah, looking at it now, innit? We might need 2.
We're just talking about Isak. He's talking about Isak. You know he's talking about Isak.
We've lost
he's
3.
Talking about Isak.
Yeah. We lost 3 attackers this window and brought in 1.
Virgil wants Isak. It's as simple as that. We know this. They spoke at the end of the season that we know what Virgil wants. He wants this, all that. He wants all that. Virgil's on that. You get me? So, yeah, we know what he's talking about, bro. He wants his stop ramping. What we doing? Like, Virgil's on, and he's on this, like, I'm a big man. I've had enough of these games. Go and get the players you want, and let's start the season. You're making me look bad. I'm giving away penalties. I'm doing rash stuff. You get me? Go and get someone that can go and score goals. So, like, I'm getting a bit old now. So my reaction speed's not the same. Go and get someone that can get the goals, and then you get me? Forget all these winning 2-1s and 1-0. I need to start winning 3-0. So if I do let in a goal at the end, it doesn't matter. Like,
Liverpool need to be careful with this. These negotiations are doing with this Isak thing, all this twerking for one man and that car. What strikers are left, bro? Like the longer you leave it, bro, and then we find out that Isak has to stay at Newcastle. Telling you, bro, he'll start the season with no striker. In fact, he'll just go the whole season without no striker, and you'll find out we will just have EKITIKE, bro, and you'd have to just hope for the best because all the other teams are going into they're going to start structuring their new system around whatever striker they've got. So then they're not going to let him go for easy. We've got a couple of weeks left of the transfer window. No, so whatever price they were, if they were 30 mil, man, are talking about 55 now. And as you can see, they don't even want to pay the money for Guehi, bro. So you get me? That's how the value of man. These players feel too special when you're telling me that you want me at your club and then you won't even pay the money for me, even if it's a low price. So they need to be careful. You're this in the Rodrigo. I think G put up earlier, pissed me off, bro. You better not go to Man City, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
shit.
That kind of shit that kind of shit will wind me up, bro. Like, we can't have these kind of things, bro. So let's just do what we need to do. Let's not implement whatever system he's got if he has one, and let's go through the season and see what we can do.
I was just looking at what Ben Jacobs said earlier. Sorry, G. I was looking at what he said earlier, and he was just saying at the moment, as it stands, it's still the same, innit? But obviously, Newcastle would have to get some business done before they even consider selling Isak at all. And they say Liverpool view the situation similar to Anthony Gordon last summer, where like Newcastle indicate that they had to sell players. And then once they got rid of the two players they got, which was Menta and Anderson, then that's when Liverpool actually went in for Gordon. It was like, no, we don't want to sell him now. And it's a similar thing when Newcastle indicate that, yeah, Isak would have been cool for like up for sale. That's why we had an idea of, okay, we could get him. But now they're like, nah, they're just standing on what they stand on. But yeah, he said that, look, he could run to the end of the transfer window. I don't know if it will. I don't want it to because I think it's just long dragged out.
I wonder what Isak's shirt sales are for Newcastle this season.
Can't be any in it, really. They haven't put him on anything, so.
Now, but you know, he's a lot of their fan base's favorite player in it, and they're probably getting mixed signals on it. So you know, there's definitely some sales there, but I wonder how much it is because it's a bit long, isn't it? Trying to figure out if you guys leaving or not, bro.
Memorabilia top in that. Just get one and say, I'll just frame it because he was here once.
Yeah, you might have to. You know, them one for the kids and that. Parents are gonna have to buy their kid like the plain Newcastle thing in it in case he stays or leaves. Oh, we'll get it printed on for Christmas. This is long, bro.
Okay, if we can't get Isak, I know I've asked this question before.
Yeah.
If we can't get Isak, what's you lot's pivots? Like, what are you lot thinking?
The guy for Palace, bro.
Mateta.
Okay, bro.
My jeez, come on. Okay.
And then the problem you have there, I don't even know
The crash out.
I don't know if Mateta wants to leave. You're already mugging him off about Guehi, so now that money what Mateta did cost goes up by 20 mil.
No, but it's
Yeah,
the rumors earlier in the window.
Mateta
We
would
flew to
cost?
France to have conversations with him, so maybe we just said, "Hold tight, if we can't get this one, boom."
Why are we flying
How
to France for when he lives in South London?
I don't know, bro. Maybe he was in France on holiday, Sav. What you asking me? I weren't there, bro. I just report the news. Why you having to go at me?
How much do you think a Mateta would even cost? Like
40, 50.
I don't know his contract.
You know, he's such an enigma. You know, I was trying to figure this yesterday. I was like, what would you even cost in today's market? If we was Man United, you'd probably cost us like 80 million, but we're not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I think 40 to 50.
His contract.
40
million,
they're letting Mateta go.
No way they let him go for 40 million.
No way.
There's no way.
No,
His
because
contract expires in 2027.
and then you factor in his age. Where is he? 27, 28?
28, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you factor in his age on top of that as well. Yeah, 40, 50 mil.
I reckon they would only accept 50 mil upwards.
I think 50 mil as well. Yeah.
No, we'll just go in there with 250, 100 million. We get Guehi and Mateta. We're good then.
That's what you have to
Bro,
start.
that's fine with me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
good with that.
Same. That's why they need to stop mugging. That's why they need to stop mugging Palace off now, bro.
Yeah.
Now we gave them a trophy, bro. We said, yeah, hold that.
Nah, but you know it is because obviously that's like a big part of their team gone. Especially if like
very big.
Mateta and Guehi go, and then all of a sudden Spurs are like, you know what, we do want Eze. That whole spine is gone, bro.
That's
And then
Palace
Morton's
gone. Palace is gone.
Yeah, and their fans are going to be pissed, bro. Because like we won an FA Cup, we just won the Community Shield. We're moving in the right direction, and now you just ripped out the spine. They'll be fine with that if you can get replacements and good enough money.
Yeah,
you can't. They're screwed, bro. So then they've got to run around and try and find out what players they can get with a few weeks left.
What do you guys make of these kind of quotes as well? What I did watch this snippet of it on Twitter. I don't know what you guys think, but the transfer looked like it can't be done. Newcastle are angry. I don't know why he said Newcastle are angry with Liverpool. I didn't understand why. Why would they be angry with Liverpool? Anyway, Isak handled this so badly, and he's doing really bad things. I don't know if he's obviously got the insider scoop. Maybe there's things he's doing that we're not privy to.
He's actually Newcastle manager, isn't
Yeah, but there was a sense of biasness in the way that he was having a conversation. And then he was just like every one of the guys I've heard speak on this, they're like, oh, Newcastle should demand 150. I'm like, I hear what you guys think. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what it is, bro? I think for these kind of managers who are always managing Newcastle and Stoke and all that, they've always been, and I don't blame them, they've always been fed up of the big team throwing the weight around on it and everything going their way. And now there was starting to become a bit more balanced with big teams to take it. The little teams are taking more points off the big teams. They're getting into Europa League and all that stuff. So they don't think they want it to go back to the domination of like one team or two teams. So they're like, well, if you are going to sell it, make sure you get the most, all that. And some of them are just pandering to their old team because they don't belong to anyone in it. So I mean, Newcastle fans don't care about Pardew.
Yeah,
I do agree with the last point though. Like that last point, yeah. I mean, if that was a player at my club and you was acting the way Isak is acting, so it's cool for you to go to your former club to train. Do you know how like you've taken disrespect to like a whole? Obviously, I don't know by the way, if Newcastle told him to do that. So I'm gonna go with the premise that they didn't, and he's just said, "Bruv, you man in the Far East. I need to train. I can't go to Newcastle. I'm going to go back to my old club." Yeah, for me, you've taken disrespect to like a whole different level. Like nobody does that. Who goes to their old club whilst you're still at your current club?
Feel like someone's done that. Why do I feel like someone's done that, bro?
I've seen people turn up at the old club.
Again,
normally it's when the players got a free agent and they go back to the old
club.
Yeah.
BOMBA went back to fucking
Wilson came back to Arsenal to train, and Henry came back to Arsenal to train and that. But usually not when you're when you belong to another team. That don't normally happen, bro. That is major.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That is so crazy. Like we would be chastating anybody who did it in our team. If Diaz said, "I'm gonna go Porto and train," bro, man will be moving mad. Like,
okay, can I ask what to you guys and big up to the chat as well? I would love to know how you guys would handle it. You want to leave and go to a different club, right? And I'll get each of you guys answering this. You want to leave and go to a different club. How do you handle it in a way, especially when the club you're at don't want to sell you to the other club? Do you just stand there and go, guys, I'm going to be a part of the media stuff. I'm going to be going to every game, turn up, sign autograph. Like, where are you guys at mentally? If you 100% know I need to move to that club to make my career better. I know for a fact I go here, I'm going to win. How are you guys? And I'll go Savage, Dean, and G, and I'd love to know from you guys in the chat. How do you guys handle it? You just be nice? I
would be very respectful after the way Newcastle fans treat this. They treat him like he's a fucking god, bro. And everyone can pretend and do all this. Oh yeah, when he was at Sociedad, I loved him. He weren't that great at Sociedad. He was good, bro. He weren't like one of the Liga's best. So they've brought him to prominence. The reason why everyone knows who Isak is because of Newcastle more than anything, and him at Newcastle. And I would express to the manager that Liverpool are interested, and it's something that I would like to do. And we're gonna have to have a conversation. He's obviously gonna tell her we don't want to sell you, blah blah. It's like, bro, I'm just telling you that's really what I want to do. So if they can get a good bit of money for me, can I go? He was like, nah, it's not what we're gonna do. He's like, okay, I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna hand in a transfer request on it, but I'm gonna go carry on with preseason. I'm gonna turn up to training. I'm gonna be a part of everything, but I don't want to stay here, bro. It's nothing against you, lot. I want to progress in my career. The manager still has the thing to say, you signed a fucking contract, bro. No, you weren't under duress. There wasn't a gun to your head. When Newcastle gave him the contract and you was little Isak and nobody, because there's a reason why none of us have him at the club. So he wasn't some superstar, bro. He was a guy that people knew and he was good. So when we didn't have a gun to your head when you signed that contract, you was all happy to get that money at the time because you wasn't really worth it yet. And now you're trying to go back on your contract, bro. We ain't having it. That's it.
Yeah, that's why the ownership thing I don't like, bro. I hear it about the contract and that, but like I'm trying to make myself better. I give my best to you, got you Champions League, got you your first trophy. Can you just respect my wishes now? I know I still got a little bit left on it. I'm not asking you to sell me for dud money and some low ass money. I'm just saying, can you at least At least listen to their offers, bro. And stop
Although Liverpool haven't done what, even if that conversation I would have had with him, Liverpool haven't stuck to their part of the comms. If Eddie Howe says at the end of that conversation, I've had a word with the staff and all that, and obviously we don't want to keep players that's unhappy. So if the valuation we want comes in for you, you can go. The valuation they want hasn't came in. They want 150 for him, and we haven't put it in. So
no, but that's the word, but that's not actually true, bro, because they haven't. It's just other people assuming that's what we should bid.
So how much
they
is
haven't
it?
Actually said it's 150.
How much is it then?
They're not willing to listen. That's what I'm saying. The stance is they're not willing. That's the actual stance. Newcastle don't care what you offer. They're not going to listen.
I don't know, because I don't want to pick and choose between, like, I can't say yeah to one bit of journalism and then the other bit I say no to when it's the same people. But I'm sure that
no, I'm saying from the opinion. I'm giving you what the opinion is and what the fact is. The opinion is what journalists are saying, what they think Liverpool bid, and that's what will get the player. But the fact is Newcastle are not willing to listen to offer.
So the actual bid that we put in was just the 120. That's it. That's a fact.
Yeah, and they said no.
Oh, they're in their right to say no then? It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's mad, innit? Until they open the doors, as Fabrizio keeps saying, innit? And now Ben Jacobs today. Until they open the doors, Liverpool not going to bid against themselves. But Dean, how would you take it, bro?
I would act up straight away. You know why? Bruv, I've heard Newcastle talking about their future, talking about we just qualified for Champions League. We're trying to make the... Bruv, they're not trying to sell me, so I'm going to act up immediately. I'm going to make you not want me. At the end of the day, if I go and talk to you reasonably, you're talking about building a team around me. I'm not trying to be a team you're building around. No, I'm trying to join that team over there that's trying to win the Champions League. I'm not trying to be a part of a team that's trying to compete in the Champions League. I'm trying to win it. I'm trying to win that. I'm trying to do that over there. I want to be in front of them fans there. I want to go Istanbul. I want to do bare stuff. You get me? I want that to be part of my history. I want to go and see a real champion. I want to go in their trophy thing and see a real Champions League. I want to see it. You get me? So me going and talk to, what's his name? How's only going to just try to convince me to stay, trying to groom me up and all that. I'm acting up. I'm acting up immediately, bro. Like, as soon as I walk in the room, I'm going. I'm even said you called me, you use racist to me. I'll say bare stuff, bro. I'm leaving this club. I'm leaving this club. I'm leaving this club. I'm going Liverpool. I'm going, bro. This is my only opportunity, bro. I'm going.
Now, one Spectrum South said I'll do the humble thing, and yeah.
You want the humble thing? I'm just, you know what it is, because football's a load of like hypocrisy in it. So like,
yeah, true.
If I have one stance, then I have to stick with it. So whether it is the other player, bro. So all I'm saying is, I'm trying to think of being from the Newcastle point of view, which would be a Liverpool point of view if one of our players were doing it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like it, bro. I wouldn't like it at all. I think it's like ridiculous, and everyone be on the stream going, "This player's a prick trying to do this." You know what I mean? Man was doing that about Diaz, and he wasn't even doing anything, bro. Like he literally wasn't saying anything. So for me, I'm just like, if you're on just smoke though, then that's fine. Don't complain when a Liverpool player does it. No one complain when someone else does it. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah, but you got to remember, the pricks get their way. Pricks get their way.
No.
The nice guy never gets his way. The nice guy always get to stay behind. The pricks always get their way, bro. This is what I'm saying. In this situation, to get out of Newcastle, you got to act like a prick. Because if you try to do the nice thing, they're going to groom you and say all bare stuff. Next minute, no, the transfer window's closed and I'm still there. Huh? How did that happen? What happened? I'm still here. How am I still here? Now I've scored 30 goals this season for Newcastle. Huh? And I'm still sixth in the league. And we got knocked out in the first stage of the Champions League. And Liverpool's over there winning the champ. Nah, bro. How am I still here? Because I was a nice guy. That's what happens, bro. This is what I'm saying. You've got to be a prick from start. And then you get your way. That's what you see in the world, how it works. Act a prick, you get away.
Yeah, Trent was nice and he got his move, bro. So I don't know. Trent did the silent thing, bro. So I'd say talking, bro. Fuck it.
I ain't talking to no one. G, how you handling the situation, man? If you're Isak,
nah. If I was in that Trent position, I'll do exactly what Trent did. Just keep quiet, bro. I don't need to say anything. Like I'll move when I need to move. Like, but that's because he's got 1 year left, so it's different.
But
Be
yeah,
real, Isak's in a position of he's not in a position of strength, unfortunately for him. You got 3 years left, mate. So the reality is that you don't really have a leg to stand on when you're trying to go into this conversation with Eddie Howe. You've got 3 years left. I know we can do the, yeah, you help Newcastle. Yeah, that's cool. That's absolutely fine. If we get that valuation for you, then probably you can go. And I actually think that Newcastle would just sell if you give them what, I don't know what Enzo said.
That's the problem I got, G. That's why I could only answer it that way, because once Enzo said that, I was on the assumption, it's my bad, obviously, but I really thought that it was that they had a set price.
To be fair, I thought they had a set price.
Yeah, so then if it's not that, then we ain't even talking to man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's why we haven't gone. That's why we haven't gone back. Because if it was, let's say it was factually 150, Liverpool went in at 110 add-ons, right? Why haven't we not continuously bid if that was the case and that's what they wanted? They're not willing to listen. Will it go to that and close to that? I reckon it would do, but they're not even willing to listen to offers right now at all. So even if we bid it,
that's true. That's what you're saying is true, but it's not realistic though, is it? That they're not listening at all though. Like to the media it is, but it's not realistic that they're just like, I don't care what they say. We ain't trying to hear anything.
That's what the media said, bro.
No, but that's why I said like it's picking and choosing what we believe from the media, because like I know what football agents do, innit? Like trying to speak to Newcastle, they're going to speak to his agent as well, and they're going to let his agent know this is what we're trying to. You know what I mean? So what's the deal? Then his agent's going to have to be like, well, I spoke to Eddie Howe and, you know what I mean, his nephew, and he's saying that, you know, if it ain't this, it ain't that. Or the agent's going to be like, they said it ain't happening at all, bro. There's no chance. And if that was the case, then this whole thing should have been put to bed already, bro. If it's definitely like there's no talking to him and that, and it's over with, then it should have been put to bed. And that's why I don't believe it. Like something's going on here, and it's probably down to Newcastle and trying to get their players in and all that. I get maybe. Who knows?
It'll be that more than anything.
Even still, it's just like I said, there's just a way to handle these kind of things, bro. Like you're like, I'm sorry, but you're throwing your toys at the pram to go to Liverpool. Like I don't know, like there's just something in that in my head. Yeah, I'm just like, what?
It started the transfer window being a nice guy. Remember, everyone was like, "Oh, Isak's not that kind of person." Then man said, "Oh, hold my drink, blood. Did you sure about that?"
Yeah, and like the whole going to train at your like. Let's put it this way, yeah. I hear what Dean's saying about obviously the nice guys and all that, yeah. Let's put it this way. You think now Newcastle are going to be more willing to negotiate now that you've been doing all of this? Bro, if anything, they're going to double down. Remember, you got 3 years left, my boy. I'm telling you now, man does not have to sell you today.
Bro, every time Isak does something to wind me up, I'm putting an extra 10 mil on his evaluation.
You know
every time he does something, I'm okay. It was 150, it's 160 now. Since you want to be,
I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not just before you go in. I'm not saying, by the way, you just sit there and just keep. I'm not saying that.
No,
everything established. Handing a transfer request.
Yeah.
You can do all of that. I'm good with that. It's the other stuff. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
you know what?
Do that. It just fucks it
though, G. I think it's probably where he's probably had information in it, and he's gone, bro. I don't want to have to act up, but they're making me now have to act up to get what I want. Instead of he tried to do, I'll let you guys handle it. I'll let my agent handle it. You guys just come up with a good fee. You know, I'm willing to go, guys. I don't want to hand in a transfer request because it looks bad on the club, looks bad on me. So can we just come to an agreement in the background, even though with all the speculation? And they've gone probably, bro, shut up, man. We ain't listening to no offers right now. He's like, hold on a sec. Wait. You ain't stopping me from this move. Then he started just acting up, going to travel to here, saying he's injured. But remember, the injury stuff, people are saying, but the gaffer himself come out, the club themselves, the players have said, obviously, probably media, they've done the media thing. We got to say this. And they all said he was injured. So maybe he was away doing the rehab stuff. Maybe all the coaching
but that's like the Coutinho thing. That's like the clock. Bro, clock came out and also said, yeah, Coutinho got back injury. I was like, okay, cool. All right, you got back injury. Right. I'm going to believe the manager, right? Because the manager said you got back injury. I'm not even thinking transfer related stuff. So you're right in that sense. But yeah, I just think that Isak for me right now, the way you're going about it doesn't look good on you. And by the way, it's not just him, but we're specifically speaking about him. There's other players. Gyökeres done the same thing. Like, I don't condone any of that.
His yard before an agreement was done.
That's He got rid of his girl. He got rid of his girl.
Got rid of his girl.
He said, I don't want nice.
I'm not condoning that stuff. I'm not going
They think it as well, innit? You know, the agents commission, they gave it up so he could leave.
See?
Maybe Isak got to do that. Maybe he's got to say, you know what, fuck it,
or maybe his agent could have done his job properly, and when he first signed the contract, put something in there, bro. But he
put
didn't.
something in there.
If you got that much promise, if he's got that much promise, then you put a stipulation in there, innit? If these clubs in the future ever come in for me, then you have to listen to this valuation. As long as it meets this, you know what I mean, or buyout clause or whatever, or sign a new contract for Newcastle now, bro. Say I want a new contract, bro. Put something in there with the buyout clause.
But that's what I feel like he needs to do, though, Sav. Is that I'm more on, well, not even more on it, but in my head, the only resolution that Newcastle will be happy with is you just sign a new deal, but with a release clause in that deal. Then it's, well, this is the price. You have to go. Like,
but here's the problem, though, G. If you do that, and it's not a bad. I think that's a great resolution, to be fair. But then he becomes a year older, and if they're trying to ask for another 100 again, I'm like 100 plus. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't here.
No, maybe 100, but if you said to me next year, you have to spend 100 million on Isak, I'm like, what's the difference?
Yeah. No, because that's an extra year of wear and tear on him as a player. We don't know what kind of injuries could have occurred within that period of time.
But we don't know what injuries he's going to get.
I know, but at the moment, what we know at the moment, he doesn't have one. He's fit. Can we get him in now when he's our player? And whatever happens while he's with us, that's our own problem. We have to deal with that.
But then what? Okay, why don't you look at it from the positive side? Why don't you say
that is the positive side again now?
No. The positive side is he gets the release clause. That way, we don't even have to chat to Newcastle like that, other than send through the money to their account, 100 million, whatever it's going to be, right? He has an amazing season, top goal scorer, golden boot, whatever. I'm good with that. If you then tell me, well, I'm going to bring this guy in, yeah, that's calm. You've had your 3 years in the Premier League.
I'll rather that golden boot win at Liverpool.
No, obviously. I'm trying to get to the resolution, like to the end. Like,
I ain't trying to help them out at all, bruv, G. I'm not trying to make.
But G don't understand. G don't understand. Isak wants to go now, today. Yeah, but he doesn't want to wait.
It's not about today. It's not even about you no more. As in, you wanting to go.
Exactly, it's not about what he wants, bro. It's about what you get.
It's not about what you want, bro.
Yeah, man.
I hear what you're saying.
I was just about to mention the same thing, and I think a few people just mentioned it, bro. Everyone keeps talking about this, like, it's not fair on him because it's a gentleman's agreement. Gentleman's agreement. It's football, bro. Are you dumb?
Nah.
You thought you could shake my hand and he'll just let you go.
There's like
that gentleman's agreement thing. That gentleman's agreement thing is a myth, bro. That's why contracts exist, bro. Did he not learn from Harry Kane, bro? Levy with the gentleman's agreement. You can go Man City. Maybe you can't go Man City anymore. Okay, Grealish will buy you instead, bro. Now Grealish has gone to Everton. Yeah, bro. That's what.
Did Kane do anything mad when that happened? I can't remember.
He didn't turn up to training. He did the 2 days.
Bad.
No, he did the walk around thing with Gary Neville. Remember the Sky Sports thing when he was playing golf, and then he didn't turn up to training. And then the Tottenham fans were screwing a little bit, and then he came back. Once Man City brought Grealish, and he realised the 100 mil had gone. So okay, I'll come back, and no one else wants me still.
but then didn't he have a good season? I'm sure he had a great season.
He had a great season.
And then look what happened. You got your move to Bayern Munich. So either way, you still got a good move regardless. Like after that, so Isak just got to play the game, man. Unfortunately, I want him to come to the team, but right now Newcastle are kind of like, bro, I don't know what the price is. I reckon if Liverpool came in with 200 million, I'm sure they would sell. So I'm sure there is a price within there.
They definitely would sell. We would know about it if they
no one would turn that down, bro.
If they got their replacement up front, like a good replacement, and we could do that now, we would know different, bro, that they'll take the money, bro. Because that's a lot of money in it, what Liverpool's offering out, and they're going to want to fix up the rest of their club. And then obviously the players on it, they're all going to be brethren and all that stuff like that. But if Isak decides to do that thing where it's like, I'm not even going to try anymore, because Sweden they ain't gonna qualify for the World Cup, are they?
I'm not too sure. I haven't checked.
Yeah, well, that's a factor as well, because Sweden hasn't qualified. Then that's probably why he's running his mouth and that, because he don't care. But if they have qualified, you're gonna want to play football good for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? I mean, either way, they'll probably put him in that squad. But him and Yaka is on it, so.
Who's trolling in the chat, guys? Let me know. Mods, if he is saying something crazy.
Yeah, and while we're talking about it ends.
Yeah, man.
So no one care about Kanati's contract no more, no. We're just good with
I told you, man, media days, man. He looks like he's staying, got a couple of his demand them and that.
He looks like he's staying. You remember when Trent scored against Leicester and kissed the badge, and then he left 3 weeks later, bro.
Have one problem at a time. We can't
One
do
problem at a time. It's the most important one, bro.
Sav, what we need a centre back first and foremost.
Hear what you're saying, innit? We need.
How about we keep the ones that we've got?
Yeah,
like,
we need a centre back.
Let's keep the ones.
And what Liverpool done was we need a centre back. They got rid of one. One's always injured, and the other one's got 1 year left on his contract, and we're trying to buy another one. So what we're going to end up doing is instead of replacing Kwanzaa and Gomez, we're going to replace Konate, bruv, and we're going to be back in the same position, bruv. It's going to be Guehi and Virgil and Gomez, bruv. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Gomez will always survive, bruv. I swear. He's like a
Well, he's like a cockroach. There we go. Them.
I was gonna say cockroach, but it would have sounded rude. I just didn't want to sound rude. But yeah,
that sounded mad.
You know, like in the
crazy.
That sounded mad.
But they do need to sort that contract out, bro. Somewhere.
I do notice the Newcastle fans in the chat, Sav, has agreed with everything you said so far in the stream.
Hey, why are you, man? Nowhere, man. Pooper scooper and deck, man. You know, like that, man. George, every time mortal.
I've known big up Foxy. I know you're a Newcastle fan. Man, just
come on, do in that, bro. Let's get fucking mortal, man.
Stop trying to be Sam's bridge. I'm joking.
Nah, man, I used to like Biker Grove, blood.
Yeah, Biker Grove.
That means, man, disagreed fully with everything that G and Dean.
Yeah, man. Come on, Newcastle, bro. You get me? Biker Grove, Cheryl Cole. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm thinking of, yeah? Savage is saying there about like we would obviously need to we'll swap Konate and then we're going to be in the same problem. You know, Liverpool are so backwards. We won't sort out Konate, but we'll sign another player in the next position that you just think, but I didn't really need you, but we need a centre back. But you've now got to bought, I don't know, another right winger, like just to sit on the reason. Are we going to start another goalkeeper? Like, I'm like, bro, I don't fucking care about that.
I think sell Chiesa and then use Chiesa's money to give Konate a new deal. That's what in my head. I'm like, that's what I would do.
Man, are we gonna go into a season where all the excitement we had 4 weeks ago about Ferguson and all that ends up being like, why'd you buy this guy for, man? You could have spent all the money.
Yes,
could have spent the money somewhere else.
It's true though.
Let's go on to TSIMIKAS. Could be going, could be out, could be it's gonna be mad still.
He can go, man. I don't care about him.
Rah.
I ain't gonna lie to no one.
Just let you guys know, when I say stuff like this, everyone starts shouting at me. I get abused. So,
bro, I'm not. That's still the truth.
No, because Dean's recovering. We don't want to really shout at him yet. Let him.
Bro, I can't tell the truth. I don't care about Costas. I've never had.
If you tell the truth, you get shouted at. I'm just saying.
Nah, bruv. Nah, I'm telling the truth. I've never cared. I've never thought he was anything. There's never been a day and I thought, you know what, this guy's a good player. Never. I've never thought that. So he's been adequate.
I remember he's winning penalty at Wembley, man. I like Costas still, but he can go.
No, he's been adequate. Yeah.
We don't need 3 left backs in it, so
surplus the
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Man.
Use
him we could have used him at centre back, innit?
No, we couldn't. Bro.
I'm joking.
No, we couldn't.
I'm joking. No, but listen, big up to him, man. Looks like he's on his way. Looks like Elliot has gone as well. That's 2.
Elliot's gone.
Looks like he's gonna go. The last report that him and conversation between him and RB has been good. So
he looked depressed as shit yesterday, boy. Even before he came on the pitch. So good luck to him, man. Good luck to all of them still. Like, whether man don't like him or not, I rate the people and that. So good luck to them, man. I hope they go on and have a great career and that. No injuries and that. But either way, every time you tell me that another person's going, bro, I'm just looking at the squad dwindling, bro. So
before we had players, no one rated them, but now you're looking at it going, could still have 1 or 2 of you guys in and around.
You know what
my manager say, bro? When I started saving with Liverpool, the first person I always sold was like Darwin NUNEZ, and then like started trickling down like from there. Eventually, my squad was so small, bro. You end up having to just use young players. Now I'm praying that these men don't get injured until I can get to 2, and then I can start maybe getting some more players in, kind of thing.
You know that Darwin NUNEZ his conversion rate at Al Hilal is 100%.
Savage, just move on.
I'm just letting you know, bro. Them stats.
Move on.
You'll only get them kind of stats on this channel, innit, ends, bro. 100% conversion rate, bro. And then how many goals he scored in preseason? More than everyone else. Okay, man.
More than everyone else. He was our top goal scorer before he left in the pre-season, and he continued that record.
He does look like one of them Make-A-Wish kids from the favelas on that picture, though, innit? Like they gave him a chance. Go play
he's
your
just
dream.
cooking.
Yeah, man.
Big up to Nunez. He's gone to better pastures, they would probably say. More money in the bank account. 3-year deal.
What's he on? 400 a week.
That's the report, man. If that's what he's on, that's
tax-free, blood. Tax-free is gonna do him good, boy.
Boy,
And
that makes you score goals. That make me score goals as well.
He's got a kid. He's got a child, right?
Baby. Yeah.
He's set now for life.
He looks happy.
Not that he wasn't already, but
3 years, 3 years of making change, boy. 3 years.
You're gonna do all of that and end up in Syria, bro, in 2 years. Promise, bro.
Yeah, these players keep leaving. Like it's like they stay for 1 year, get their money, and then these man bounce.
It's smart, bro. I'll do it.
Yeah, of course.
I'll do it, man. Because you know what?
1 year of that
consensus,
salary,
which is
like,
it's a bit rude of a football fan, but everyone's consensus is you go Saudi, and then when you talk about wanting that player of the season after, everyone says the shit, and I'm like, you ain't even watching them, bro. Like Tony left, and then a year after, like, oh, what about if we get Tony? He's done now. How do you know? They're not all just done. Like, oh, Diaby and all that's done, bro. They're not all done, bro.
They're not all done, bro.
They've been playing in the sun, loving life, picking up good money, being treated like a king in the warm weather training. They're good to go, blood.
Hey, they got warm weather training every year round.
Every year, trust me.
They come back to the Premier League, start running around, boy.
Yeah, man, trust me.
Nah, it's mad. That's why I was saying Fab looked younger, bro. he was running around. Weren't the same Fab that left Liverpool.
Yeah, true. Bobby looked happy in that as well, bro. Mane, Ronaldo.
Oh, you get taxed if you leave after 1 year. Oh, that's why.
That's why I said leave after 2. that's why, bro.
No, I didn't know the rule in it. So you have to stay for 2. It makes sense because I'm noticing a trend that a lot of people are just. It's like they stay for 2 years, and then I'm seeing man just bouncing, and I'm thinking, right, that's a bit mad.
Remember, we've always had this, bro. We had it with. Remember that team what folded, the Russian team back in the day, what Etu played for?
Angie Makachilla, whatever.
Yeah. And then they went on to China, and then Oscar and all that left, and then that fell through.
But this looks like it's gonna stay though.
Exactly. The casino, that was casino money in China. This is oil money, blood. This is from the earth, blood. This don't run out, bro.
This don't run out at all.
Don't run out, bro.
Big boy.
So, yeah, my man are paying them in gold bricks and that, bro. They're out here building cities, bro, and this crazy. Hey, man.
Nah, it's mad, Let's get to some of these super chats, man. Trent TTA. I'm calm for this season. People are doing way too much doom mongering in our fan base. I'm watching how slot coaches this start of the season. Do you think there's a lot of doom mongering going on around the place?
Of course.
Yep.
I told you if we lose the game.
I don't have the doom. I just have I didn't enjoy the football last season already, so I just want it to be better. But listen, I'm getting my views this season, no matter what, bro. So if we're shit, bro, I'm cashing in like troops and them, man, bro. I'm losing my mind. Blood.
Yeah, of course.
I ain't defending nobody, blood. I'm getting my bro. You think I'm dying on stream?
No one's getting defended. Everyone's getting.
Brother, these watching on last season were trash, blood. I was just dying on stream, bro. Like, trying to beg, man, you want to jump on the watch along with me and that feeling sad. Man, trying to leave the ends talking about, I'm going out with the miss and the kids today. Oh, gee, you good? I'm going for a walk, so what? No one wants to do a watch along with them. That's what I'm trying to get the thing up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get them super chats, blood. Someone's got to keep me company, either money or the man them, bruv. Because that football was trash, blood. Man, them kept lying to me in that. Oh, yeah, we did play a good game. We played good against Man U, Real Madrid. 2 games out of 70, bro. Where's the rest of them, bro? It stunk, bro. It stunk, man.
Hey, that's funny, bro. That's funny.
Dean, do you think we're doing a lot of doom mongering?
Yeah,
in general.
Bro, you know what it is? It's good for rival fans, isn't it? Rival fans are loving it right now. They are in. They hated us at the start because how we started the what's it called? The
window.
The window. They hated it how we started it, yeah. But to see us yesterday and see us like capitulate, as they would call it, they are loving it. And the thing is, I'll be the same. If that was Crystal Palace against Arsenal, I'll be loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'll be like, yeah, I can see a few weaknesses down on the flanks. No, you're just looking for all the little tiny weaknesses. You get me? And that's what everyone's doing, bro. But obviously, we know because we know our manager already. You know he's pissed, and he's gonna be working hard to rectify this. You get me? So that's the one thing I've got in my head. He's pissed off. He's not showing it on telly, but you know he's pissed. But until we rectify the centre back situation, bro, I'm never gonna be comfortable, bro. Like I'm never ever gonna be comfortable until I see a third centre back there, bro. That's my thing. Like until that gets rectified, I can't see how. Like I can't be comfortable, bro. You can't go into every game hoping certain people don't get injured, and that's how we're gonna go into every single game until we get centre back. We're gonna think, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? And that's negativity, bro, and that can spread so quick, bro.
Now fairs. What about you, G? 1 week they're saying we're scary, with surprised faces on their, looks on their faces, and then the next week they're saying Liverpool's not ready. Do you know what? People in the chat, there's still over 200 of you guys in there. Big up for you guys just sitting and listening and vibing with us. But how do you take the rival fans seriously when they say stuff? Like, I don't get it. Like, you go there and you listen to them and you take their word for gospel. And 1 week they told us we're scary as anything. This week they're saying we've got holes in the team. You spend all that money on that guy and blah, blah, blah.
Before we were linked to Isak, and if we was never linked to him, they would have been worried still. But once that came into it, then they expected that happen, and now it doesn't seem like it might happen. They're back to whatever, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, they hold no weight over our club.
None.
Some of our fans give them weight, though. That's the problem. And then start moaning about it. Like, oh, the rival fans said, so what, bro? That's what they're meant to do. They're meant to be professional haters, but that's what rivals are.
Hate.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about you, G? You think we're doom-mongering? Some of the fun.
I think, people in general. But at the same time, the stuff that people are saying are things that we kind of already knew about the team. It's just now we're doubling down with it because we just saw the game, and man, it's just one of those, man. It's just one of them things. You wait, Liverpool first game of the season, win 6-0 against Bournemouth. All of a sudden now, everyone's gonna be like, bro, we don't need this. We don't need that. We're good. We're calm. I think it would just change, but yeah, it's one of those, man. It's one of those.
If you had to rank how impressed I was with the signing so far this pre-season, Frimpong, Kerkez, Hugo, Wirtz. How about you guys? So he's put Frimpong first, second, Kerkez third, Hugo fourth, Florian Wirtz. Where would we rank these guys in what order? Sav, I'll go with you first.
Hugo, Wirtz, Frimpong, Jerkers.
He said he'd change his name after his block.
I don't care about this youth, man.
But he made a block yesterday and he said he will have his normal name.
It was a great block, bruv. It was a great block, bruv. But then he kept falling over, bruv.
Dean.
Yeah, same. Wirtz. I mean, what's it called? Hugo, Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez, same. Exactly the same.
G?
Frimpong. Wirtz, Hugo, Kerkez.
Is exactly the order I was thinking. Frimpong, Wirtz, Hugo, and Kerkez.
So everyone has Jerkers last, in it. Twerkers and that. But I hear it, man.
But he's not Jerkez, bro. He's not Twerkez. He's Twerkez.
Nah, jokes aside, I don't dislike the kid in that, bro. He was twerking in that, but I don't dislike him. I just like, I kind of feel bad for him, man, because I just can see if Slot doesn't change up the way he was doing it with the left back and the right brother, him doing up his thing is not doing up inverted, bro. Yeah, I mean, all the stuff you saw from him at Bournemouth wasn't that, bro. It was on the overlap, whipping, early ball whipping. I don't know, man, this inverted thing, but you should have got 8-0 if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, that's a baller, bro. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what Valverde does at Man City, bro. Because he in a left back, bro. That is a striker, bro. But yeah, that's what them man do, innit? They're good in those positions and that, bro. I don't know where You know what I mean? Yo, he might be good there, and we just don't know.
I think
yet.
he is, you know. I think he is, to be fair. Cultured. Big up to Jark. He said, big up the panel. With City willing to sell Savinho, I think Liverpool should try for him as a left winger, especially if the price is good. What do you guys think? What is he, like 21, 22?
Yeah, he's good.
I like Savinho. I like him.
He can play both wings as well.
Yeah. But I've seen him more on the right than I've seen him on the left.
Yeah, same. That's what I was going to say. More right.
Yeah, I agree. Which would be good, because then you can play both sides and replace Salah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to talk about his GA and stuff like that, but on the ball, it's pretty dangerous.
It'll cause a lot of problems, won't he?
Yeah.
100%.
Depends on the price. If the price is like, we say 40 million, say if Spurs got him for like 40.
Yeah, the price would have to be factored in, I guess.
Yeah.
100% it would have to be factored in. And I'm not even someone who cares about the money like that.
I don't see City doing any deals with us though.
No.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do no deals with us. And the thing is, the reason why I don't want him, right? Why is City selling him?
Yeah, that's
I don't want,
you know, there's always that.
I don't want nothing to do with him. If you're telling me he's for sale, I don't want him. I didn't inquire for him. You're telling me he's for sale. I don't want him.
Normally they say Pep don't stand in the way of players that want to leave, innit?
Bruv, he's telling you he's for sale. I don't want no one you're trying to sell to me.
If Pep wants to get rid of someone this quick, he don't rate them.
Yeah,
You know Pep, Pep, he's one of them like ruthless kind of brothers.
Yeah, he doesn't care because he's always been at a club where he's able to get rid of people and buy new ones.
Yeah,
so he just wants them. I don't like you get out the club.
No, Florian Torres lasted 6 months.
Yeah,
less than.
You know, Pep's one of them as well. He ain't gonna come and tell you to your face and that. Just shut the door on you.
Who's that? I'll find a new club.
Yeah. Like what you doing in the office, bro?
You believe that? Because obviously I read a report saying the agent of Rodrigo met 3 different Premier League clubs.
Yeah, City's one of them.
Do you think that they're selling him and Rodrigo is the guy they're going to go after?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, clockwork, bro.
I swear, bro. That will, when I mean, brother.
That changes things differently.
Yeah, and
of
then
course it fucking does.
Brother, and the Liverpool fans can't be on this. It doesn't. You know, when Liverpool fans start doing, I don't really rate it, and that it's not that sick. You was the other week when you thought you was going to get Rodrigo.
They get him. That's a problem, bro. I ain't a normal. Because I know with City, they have the ability to go and win games back to back, like 20 games in a row if they want to. Like when they're on it, they can just take apart teams, dissect them like they don't exist. They can't go and get another top player in there, bro. That's mad.
At that point, then, let's say we're not saying Newcastle said it's 150, but we've definitely got that much money to spend on it.
Yeah.
Do you spend the 150 on Isak,
all right,
or do you buy Rodrigo and Guehi, and there's some change left over for us, an experienced striker, bro? Or or Guehi, Rodrigo, and Douglas Luiz fighting. This is funny,
any chance of making the squad better, I'll take it. If you can tell me I can get 3 players in, I'd rather that, because right now we need that instead of the 1.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah,
you can't just go out and spend all your money on Isak, and you still got 2 centre backs, and that's it. That's crazy.
Yeah, because
if you're gonna get Isak and a centre back, fair enough. But
yeah, I'd rather go and make the squad stronger, bro.
Same. Because I'll be honest, bro, and I'm always champion Liverpool, bro. If I swear to you, if they get Rodrigo, bro, don't
makes it so much more difficult, because I already know how they want to play. I can see it. Add him to it as well, just being efficient. And I think the problem with Savinho, he's not efficient enough for them. Really good on the ball, exciting to watch, but he's not efficient. And Rodrigo, that's efficient and exciting.
They've just got rid of Grealish.
Yeah, so they didn't have to worry about him in the changing room no more. Worry about his madness.
People are getting tricked buying these players. Man City are saying these players for sale. They're for sale, bargain buckets. And they're going to go and get Rodrigo.
Hey, Grealish and Savinho, well, Rodrigo in. Problem.
That's what I'm saying, bro. People getting tricked.
Bro.
Don't buy their players.
Before this, when I looked at their team, I was like, that team's a problem straight away. I think Rodgers injured again, and like he's got another setback.
Yeah.
But when you look at the rest of the team on paper, and it is on paper, so you don't know. And I've always said, man, apart from NUNEZ at right back, which he can still do a good job, I just don't know if it's going to be great. Their team looks dangerous. Shit, you add Rodrigo to that, bro. Brother, I even think Grinders playing all right, bro, and I didn't even rate that guy, bro.
No, I told you, Chav. I told you for ages, bro.
I didn't say listen, all I'm saying is I saw Grinders have a good game. I didn't say he was good. I saw him. Yeah, I mean, You have to watch out for this Hawaiian youth blood, this Hawaiian Samoan Dutch youth blood. You have to watch out for him, bro. You get me?
Hawaiian Samoan Dutch. Told you, man. 10, 8, and 6, sir. 10, 8, and 6. You play. Cool.
The thing we know, obviously, I guess we'll talk about it when we do like our predictions and stuff. But it's City. Like anybody who thinks that City are not here, I feel like you're gonna get the shock of your life.
I've had too much experience of Man City to be writing them off ever, blood.
Bro, I don't even care if Man won the league by 40 points last season, bro. Man will never discount Manchester City ever. Like I couldn't disrespect a team that has dominated English football for the last 10, 15 years. That it doesn't even make sense. Like, bro, it's mad.
McGregor, new centre back, not just cover to up level and compete. New centre back, just not cover to up the level and compete. Definitely need a new centre back.
Wait, and did you put an accent on there when you said his name?
He did, innit?
I always do though. I always do it. I do it randomly as well.
Right.
Random accents, bro. Just random. Whether it's good or not, I don't know, but yeah. The rational red RV, I want to say. Cool, guys. I was saying the deal. The deal is agreed. I don't know if you know if it's agreed though, man. Let me know. Do you have the insider scoop though? Let me know. Newcastle trying to save face. Isak is being thrown under the bus. Cut the vivid guys. The hold-ups is Newcastle can't execute. Yeah, I think because they can't get players in it. But I don't know if the deal is that. I know we have agreed terms because a lot of the journalists have said it. But I don't know, man. Just have to wait in it. It's not for sale at the moment.
Hey, agreeing terms and not getting a player stinks. I'm telling you now, that stinks. You agreed terms with a player and you don't end up at your club.
Yeah, Dean, that's what we do because man agreed terms.
I know, but it stinks though.
Speaking to Brighton and that. No, we agreed terms with Brighton.
I hate that.
I didn't agree with him. So either way, you have to agree with both things.
Bro, I hate that. Like, the players got to end up here. I don't want to hear, terms agreed, and then he's still kicking ball for Newcastle.
You know, in baseball, you can do that. You can agree terms with the other club and not even tell the guy, bro. Just tell him after. I saw that when our FSG and that, bro. If anyone watched the Moneyball movie, that's what it's about, innit? The true story of that. And that's what happened to their main guy, bro. He was putting some food in the microwave, and the coach comes like, "Oh yeah, what you still doing here, innit? You've been traded to the other club." He's like, "What?" Like, yeah, you gone, bro. Like, we don't need you no more.
Shut up.
Man said we don't need you no more. Fine.
Using all that cattle.
Yeah, screw him, man.
Trent again with another supers. Appreciate it. Premier League backup front threes. Liverpool, Engamoa, Chiesa, and Dog.
What?
I don't laugh at our forwards, man. Let's see if how it compares to the rest. Man City, Doku, Mamouche, Oscar Bob, Chelsea, Gittins, Delap, Stavio, Arsenal, Trossard, Havertz, Madueke.
All right,
Chelsea looks weird.
Rank. No. I'm gonna ask you, man. Rank in your thing. Rank from.
I don't know why you're trying to.
Allow it, man.
Allow it.
Rank the thing from. He put the super chat. He spent his money.
He didn't ask to rank it. He just told us what he.
We're gonna give him a bit more depth.
I did stuff, G.
Because he sent 2 super chats, by the way. So thank you, Trent.
And getting value for his money.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man send super chat, man wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what you saying that Nunez ain't looking too bad now? He would have looked
right. Do you have a Nunez in that?
What you saying? Oh, last week, bro, it was Gakpo, Nunez, and someone else, bro.
Yeah, bro. Last week we had Diaz, Gakpo, and Chiesa.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, man, this is Madueke now, blood. Man said, "Oh, take Madueke still."
Bro.
I'll take Noni still for a young fiddy, bro.
I'll take Noni. I'll take like the lap.
I think
I'll take Radha.
Okay, I think from a talent, you're going off the talent. Gittins talented, Delap, Ute's talented, Estavia, but they're unproven. Maybe Delap himself, because he's been in the Premier, he scored a few goals last season, but the other two wasn't, so they're unproven. Trossard, Arsenal fans want him gone. They don't rate Havertz. They think he's a midfielder, and Madueke they didn't want.
No, but what? Now the politician thing.
No.
Hey, G, do you realise that he said two different things for two?
I don't even understand.
No.
The first one he said they were unproven, and the second one he went, the team don't want him. The Arsenal don't want him.
And then
Okay, you know what? I want to hear
for a year. Mamouche did
it.
well when he came into the Premier League, and they called Doku the dribble merchant with no output.
Okay, now get to Liverpool.
Ben Doak was away. Yeah, the championship.
Go on.
Honesty's gone out the window. Where's the honesty gone again? Where's the honesty?
Go on. Show it.
His manager doesn't want him. Apparently, he doesn't like Italians.
You don't like him.
And Rio is the truth, lad. He's the truth.
So does Rio have any experience in Premier League football?
Don't worry, bruv.
All ends needs is a red tie, bro, and an American accent. Bro. You know that.
How about this? He's got the same experience as Gittins and Estavio.
I'm just asking. Does he
Just
have
that's the experience. He has the same experience.
That's not true. They've got more experience in.
Nah, bro, they were in Premier League 2 and that don't count. And Estavio just came off.
Nah, Gittins got
no, but they've all played first team.
No, Premier League. Hear what I said, bro. Hear what I said, bro. Premier
League.
You say
proven?
Yeah, exactly, bro. They got the same experience in the Premier League.
G, what did you rate it?
You know what's mad? I think we're close to Arsenal's, but they're just like the second worst. We're the worst. Then it would be. If we're being real, on paper, Man City have the best because they're all.
The thing is, the Man City thing. I think Mamouche starts anyway, so I don't know why he's back up.
Dean, I'm with you. I think he starts.
You'd have to swap Mamouche and Shirky, blood, which makes
Either way. Like
but unproven again. So
but Shirky's better than every player that we've got.
Are you trying to say
Shirky's unproven?
Enzo's trying to say
Shirky's unproven.
Enzo's basically trying to say if you don't play football in the Prem,
tell me the Premier League. No, tell me the
Premier League. We're saying that Wirtz is not proven. Okay, that's calm.
He's unproven in the Prem. Yeah, that's correct.
Mbappe's unproven as well, man.
Messi
R9 must not be.
Messi's unproven.
Messi's unproven, bro.
I don't understand why you guys.
Wait there. I know what will get ends in it. Where you say Ronaldinho unproven.
In the Premier League, unproven.
What Zidane's unproven.
Premier League unproven.
Okay.
I would say
this up, please, just so we know. Like,
what in the Premier League? They haven't played it. Ronaldinho cooked up most of the Premier League teams.
Which one's in order? You say?
Yeah. Honestly,
Liverpool the worst. Standard.
Fucking hell.
I'm just being honest. Liverpool looks that Chiesa, Doak. Like obviously Rio's the guy, but Chiesa and Doak look that stinks. Yeah. Arsenal stink because of the Trossards there. I'm leaning towards the Chelsea because I don't think Mamouche is a backup. I think he plays. Like the Chelsea thing, I see Gittins come on the pitch and he look crazy. He look nuts. That Esteval guy, he's got that main character syndrome. He thinks he's Salah. He gets the ball, they pass him the ball, and he thinks he's the end product. He don't even want to pass it no more. He gets the ball, cuts in and shoots. I'm thinking, who do you think you are? Like, he's only a you. He just gets the ball, cuts in and shoots. Bruv. Yeah, but I think Chelsea, I think you got to watch out for Chelsea, you know? I think we've got to really, I watched them the other day. I see them bring on about 30 different black boys on. Like,
rapid move as well, bruv.
Bruv, I see twins on. I see bare different things, bruv. Like, I'm thinking, hold on, where did they get all these players, bro? Like, I didn't understand how much players they had. And all of them are 6'4", strong, can do the same job. Like, they got their main players and they got stopgaps. Like, when the game's done, just bring on these 6 black boys and the game's over. Take off the main guy. That's what they got, bro. Just stopgaps. Put them there and there's nothing you can do. Like, so we got to be careful, bro. Because if Chelsea going on a nice little run, bro, I don't know how you're going to stop them at some point. Because
everyone with them back. I told you about the back three, the wing backs, man. And the teams play, it looks saucy, bro. Chelsea don't do it. Let's kind of mash this up a little bit with it. But yeah, it's minor. Big up to David as well. Do you think we also need a DM? Because the midfield looks awful without Grabs. I second this.
Yep.
I second it. Doesn't look good without our boy Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Even if Gravenberch is
Bro.
fine, we need a DM.
Bro, I've been screaming for Belabor for years. Like, I don't understand why all of a sudden Man United are just getting a free run at Belabor, bro, and we're just there. Like, I'm willing. I don't care how it works. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm willing. Someone has to drop out of the team to put Belabor and Gravenberch together. Someone has to drop out. I don't know who, but I'm willing for that because, bruv, I can't see my midfield. Yeah, whatever you got to do, I don't care how he works it. That's down to him. But, bruv, I think we are missing a big trick if we let Belabor go to Man United. Like, he'll get wasted there, and I think he can do a great job for us, bro. Like,
Yeah,
he's
man,
21.
I've already said my guy, bro. It's Edison every time, bro.
Edison is a good player as well, bro. That's a good shot as well. That's what I'm saying. But we need someone like that, bro.
Yeah.
We need a player like that. Like, but I think because we won a league last year, we just going on like we don't need a DM no more. That's what it is.
Now I feel weird. We thought we had other areas in it. Wanted to get Mandem out of the team that he didn't really need out of the team. But lads, we'll leave it there. Longer than what I expected us to kind of be on for maybe an hour, but we've been going for about 2 hours, just over. But big up to everyone that stayed locked in, stayed engaging in the chat as well, man. Appreciate the super chats nonetheless. Mods, thank you for taking care of this so-called idiot that was trolling in the chat. But yeah, man,
trolling.
Yeah, there was one person, but I didn't read it, but the guys took care of it. So
we have to just invite man out next time. Just rush him, blood.
But yeah, we got the prediction this week as well. So we need. I can't think of the day where we can do it because we definitely all need to be there to get it done. Doesn't feel like the start of the season until our season prediction is done.
Might need a full squad of us, innit?
To make it interesting, innit? I'm trying to think. I'm sure we'll find it. Yeah, we got to do it before Friday. And it has to be by Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. It needs to be literally like Wednesday would actually be a perfect day, but yeah.
Yeah, it have to be by Wednesday. I'll see how the chips fall, man. We'll try and get it done. But yeah, man, so much different conversation, boys. Appreciate you guys taking the time out to chop it up, man. Stav, do you have any videos coming out today or tomorrow, my bro?
Probably. They'll all be pre-recorded. There's no live stream. It's going to get recorded for video today. So, yeah, man. Just look on both channels. Innit?
Cool. And that's already pinned in the description, guys. So please go and support. Dean, big up to you as always, man. What you got planned for today, man?
I ain't got, bro, like I said, I'm just trying to pause on it. I'm trying to ease back in and just, you get me? Like, I ain't really setting up now. My cousin's got to set something up. I ain't. Just trying to ease back in, and then soon I'll be starting lives, doing the Liverpool content. But I ain't, bruv. Soon, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be going live every 2 hours about Liverpool. It'll be back to normal. But I'm just trying to you know how it goes. Bro. I'm just trying to relax, have easy, gentle conversations. You get me? I'm not trying to do too much, and then I'm out of breath. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Nah, good, man. Keep going, bro. God willing, back to 100%, man. G, big up, bro. What are you saying, man? What we got?
Literally, I'm just going to record just the Man City news. So record that, put that out later on. Them talking about Rodrigo and that. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it'll be a lot of pre-records, but I will do my Liverpool expectations video. I'll do that. When's our match? Friday. Yeah, I'll do it Friday. Friday morning. I will do that live. Yeah, just chatting about what I expect from Liverpool, innit, for the rest of the season, man.
Okay, cool. And from my side, guys, as I said, we'll try and get the prediction show done as soon as there might not be I'm not going to say there won't be a call in until Sunday for after the game because I'll be away over the weekend. So I'll do it on Sunday when I'm back to see what everyone thinks about the game. Preview, I'm gonna have to do so many streams early in the week. So over the next couple of days, I would say there's quite a few streams to be done. But other than that, I'm gonna go and chill now. It's a lovely day, so I might go for one of G's walks, try and get that 10K steps in, man, and see where he takes me. But yeah, appreciate you guys as always, man. Love for the love. Let's go and enjoy the rest of the day, man. It's beautiful, beautiful and sunny in England, man. So if you're in England, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Peace out.
Peace.